Dummy.
Everywhere I ever go, and you know that's for full fact. Anytime I ever go somewhere, I go somewhere. Nigga, I ain't never going nowhere and just sit around. I'm the one who gonna go try shit. I'm jumping in the ocean. I'm walking in the hood. I'm walking in the streets.
You jump in that ocean, your ass gonna come back with an extra thumb.
I don't know. I'm just saying what I did. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. But so far,
and I don't know what ocean you gonna find in Chicago. But,
they got a lake.
I'm jumping in that big dirty water.
Shit,
No, it's pretty. It look good. It ain't that dirty.
Water.
They ain't punch a train or nothing now.
Dirty water.
Can't get no more worse than that now.
Punch train?
But hell no. That shit look like mud.
Hey, man. The crazy thing
Muddy
is,
waters.
I ain't jumping in that shit. I'm jumping in some blue water. If it ain't blue, I ain't jumping in it.
Fool,
And that's crazy because sharks in the blue shit, but
Fool, the craziest shit was when Biggs argued us down that the Pontchartrain was the biggest lake in the United States.
compared to Lake Michigan or something, or what?
Any of them, all of
The
them.
ones that say Great Lakes.
Salt Lake.
Like,
Well, he should have said it's the biggest lake I seen.
there you go. Or the biggest one in New Orleans, Louisiana or something. But you know, that's how the New Orleans, they don't know nothing outside of it.
They don't know.
Is that not everybody though? Like, if I don't know
Yes.
something outside of me,
Well,
I think
I
this
took
is the
this
best.
class,
This is
and in
the-
class it was called social studies, and they teach you about the Great Lakes,
Well,
and,
not-
and then
not
and
that.
then you learn that it's Lake Superior, Lake Michigan,
Well, not
you
that.
know,
Like-
Lake Ontario, Lake
But-
Erie.
Sometimes, and I know this is stupid and weird to say, sometimes biggest isn't size. Sometimes biggest is
You
the
can
biggest,
stop
it's
there.
the coolest. It's the,
You can just stop there.
Come on, Daz, where you at?
He being dumb, man.
Ah, dummy.
He agree.
God damn.
Dummy.
That nigga said, I'm recording.
Sometimes
Give another one for your motherfucking ass.
So I don't
Dummy.
know.
Sometimes biggest is not size.
Because, like, okay. So
I wanna hit a ref.
Another one, a separate one.
Okay.
For a long time, even me, and I can say that I'm guilty of it, is like the Bayou Classic and the Magic City Classic. Like, most people think the Bayou Classic is bigger, but when you look at sheer numbers, the Magic City Classic
But I
is
could,
bigger.
that's
So that's what I'm saying, like numbers and size. That's what I'm saying.
no, that's
No, yeah.
I can kind of get that a little bit
There you
better
go.
than sometimes
that was
biggest
close.
isn't
That's
size.
ain't no close,
That was
nigga. That's
very
a
close.
perfect example. Of what
No,
I
it's
mean.
not.
Nobody's
No, it's
never
not.
said
Of
that
what
the Bayou
I
Classic was
mean.
the biggest classic. They always say the Magic City Classic.
No,
is the biggest
No,
It is
no,
because
no.
of numbers.
You're wrong.
Oh man,
You're big wrong. Thank you.
y'all be
Tell
doing
him.
so good.
Tell him he wrong.
No, I mean he right.
You know you big wrong, and that's exactly what I'm not talking. Like, a lot of people think that the Bayou Classic is the biggest.
Yeah, but
classic.
that's why I keep saying that's
Until
more.
you look at sheer
that's
numbers.
more accurate. But to think that Pontchartrain is the biggest lake.
Well, I ain't fighting for that. I was fighting for what I was
Well,
fighting for.
no, you fought for sometimes the biggest ain't the largest. So what did he say?
Meaning- right. In my
Sometimes the
comparison,
biggest doesn't mean the largest.
Oh yeah,
right,
yeah, right.
And so my comparison was Bayou Classic and Magic City Classic, not Lake Pontchartrain and Lake Michigan.
That's different though.
Okay.
That is different.
I know that's it's same.
Give
in
us
the
one more, just one
No,
more.
no, I'm
Let
gonna give you
me
the
see.
same thing again.
No, I don't want the same
same
thing.
in context.
Who
of,
has the biggest Mardi Gras?
the over there the
Brazil?
Caribbeans,
In the United States.
Michigan.
So you just throw it out to the question.
Some people in Michigan might think they had the biggest.
Todd went and looked it
Oh
up.
no, I had already knew that. You didn't
He
even
just-
have to-
he-
Hold on, wait, hold on.
bet he
Hold on,
should've
hold on. Hey, Todd, what did you look up?
Some numbers.
Tell us what you looked up.
Some numbers.
The largest classic there is.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is
What was it?
Magic City.
The Magic City Classic.
Which I know, Todd.
But you said it wasn't.
I never said it.
You did kind of say that.
You said it wasn't.
You said people thought that it wasn't.
No, he kind of said it wasn't.
I said exactly what I
Get
thought.
that nigga, Todd.
I said specifically that I personally thought that the Bayou Classic was the biggest until I got to Birmingham and knew that off sheer numbers that the Magic City Classic was bigger. I
You
said
right.
that.
You said that. Who?
Thank you.
I don't even know why. I went and looked
So
it up.
it's a New Orleans thing not to know
Yeah,
facts.
no, because even still, I think that New Orleans is bigger because I think it's more popular. I think it's more cooler. I think it's more people who going from California to Nevada.
But it's not
Is
more
it
people
biased?
by numbers.
because of numbers. You're right, I agree with that, but I think that it's more wide worldly known. Just like I think
New
that,
Orleans is bigger by
one more,
numbers.
One more, just like I think that New Orleans Mardi Gras is more wide worldly known than Mobile is. But off of y'all say starting in history and all of that, I agree with those things. I think that two things can be true.
What two things can be true?
Don't worry about it. Sorry.
This has been very interesting. But the show must start. Yeah. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
I'm hooted and I'm quiet for the rest of the time.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave.
Yeah.
It's episode 317. Yes, 317 consistent episodes from the consistent group. We in this thing doing what we do.
The
lights is lighting. I don't know what Dad's got going. He
My
quiet.
man over there.
My man quiet.
Okay.
He didn't realize he pushed the button. Then he got mad and said he pushed the button, but that ain't what I was talking about. The timer ain't timing.
The dads ain't dead.
He had to fix the camera after I don't know. But we here. We in this thing, man. Feels good, man, to be back in the building. Letting the lights
on a Sunday
energize.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we ain't been on Sunday in a while, but again, I thought I was going to
on a Sunday.
But
no, the crazy thing is people been blaming me because I said I love Fridays. People been blaming me for it being on Friday, and it's never been my fault.
Yeah, we established that last episode, and everybody agreed. Nobody bothered you.
Somebody bothered me since then.
You talking about outside of here?
Yeah.
And
Stock egged it on too, though. So I'm
I do what I do, right?
He eggs it on.
I missed the ag on, goddamn. But where we at with the hoop?
I just want to know what Dad's at. You good, G-Boss? You straight? You fine? You okay? The camera looking at me? It's focused? Oh, man, I'm good, man. I ain't got that much, man. My week has just been a regular old week. Month been a regular old month. And staying busy, staying humble, staying... I don't know.
Just staying.
Still
staying.
That's really
still staying. Okay.
Just staying, man. So how are you, Todd? What's up?
Oh man, it's been
my kid. Hold on, sorry. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, to my mom, to my sister. My kid made the president and the dean's list this week, so I don't want to just brush over big.
Oh, that's what's up.
Well
big
to
things
do.
Have been.
Well to do.
Oh, that's
I
dope.
just hope they well to do give us some more money.
That's made. Shout out Lil man.
One kid doing that, one kid asking for cars. So another kid going to the military. So shouts out to all of the kids, the mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Sorry, there you go.
For sure. Man, busy 2 weeks for real. Last I was here, I didn't make it because my niece graduated from Alabama State. Kind of like some legacy shit with them. So big congratulations to Crystalline. Follow that up with
this whole delay like a bug. It was yesterday, wasn't it? I'm telling you.
boy, this is finna be epic.
Oh shit! Y'all better watch what y'all say today.
Because it ain't going nowhere.
Hell no, it ain't.
It's going everywhere, so you better be careful.
Follow that up with we went to the A to check out Kendrick Lamar in concert with the GNX tour. If it's in your city, man, go. Big concert. Him and SZA put on. Shit was great. Top 3 for me.
Was it the 50 song list? Set list.
What about it?
Is that what it was?
Shit, I don't know how many songs, but it was a lot of them motherfuckers. He was out there for a while.
Because they said the set list
because it's his, and then he'll go away. Then SZA come out and do her shit, and then they'll come out and do some shit together. And then
time frame, hours, minutes.
Man,
that long.
shit, it was a long ass concert. Then because Mustard actually has a set
on a beat.
Mustard.
Yeah, that shit pretty dope. He come out do his DJ thing to get the crowd going right before they come out. But that was epic. And of course, you know, where we were, it was super dope from how we watched it.
Privileged ass nigga.
Chill.
Just
shout out to.
Don't tell me chill. You stuck.
I'm just saying, like from how we watched it, that made it extra cooler.
You was.
I was with you peasants, nigga.
Yeah.
Chill. And they gonna tell me chill.
Down there. I wasn't in gym pop. Is what you're saying.
Would you rather be on the floor or in the suite?
For a concert, probably suite.
Really?
Yeah, for a concert. Not for a sporting event though.
Yeah. Well, that's backwards.
No. Because, shit, you can still see them. Think about it. Like, a suite is a bad place to watch a sporting event because it's a bad view.
FYI,
you way up there.
FYI, both of you niggas are privileged because I don't know the difference. I don't know which one I like as much as the other because I haven't been to either one of them enough.
I think the thing I like about Sweets is it's still open, so you can walk out and look.
Yeah.
You can come back and look at the TV.
Yeah.
Then they got the alcohol and the food right there. You don't have to move.
That's what I love.
These boys got monies.
Chill. But no, shout out to Taylor. They had their banquet today for their, cheer and all that kind of stuff. So that was dope. Went in there and watch her get a plaque or whatever they're supposed to get.
Don't you downplay it, Jeremiah.
He downplaying it, man. Shout out to all the mothers, of course. Happy Mother's Day to mine, my wife, and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That gave birth and doing your thing. Happy Mother's Day to you. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm probably forgetting something, but blame my mind, not my heart.
You got a haircut?
Oh yeah, man. Just went on ahead and whacked it, man.
Whoa.
They told me you whacked it. Don't tell me that.
When you say that, man, what do you think about
Whacking, like
I'm
putting
saying-
your hand, whacking.
Putting your hand well.
Like my boy said,
I'm trying to figure out
my
what
boy
we
said
called
on
it.
the- I don't know. I don't remember what the name of that move was. Grab your dick in a circular motion.
Bro.
And your balls.
Grab dick and your balls in a circular motion.
Oh wow.
You knew the name of the movie.
Because I watch TV, man.
It's circular pops. Wow,
It's
wow,
wild
circular
place,
motion.
right?
You think he looked at the girl like?
I know I'm forgetting something, but it'll come to me later on. I'll circle back.
You ain't
But
gonna
Joe,
remember.
what about you, bro?
While I was shitting on Sweets, that was like the highlight of my probably week. Went to the Stallions game. It wasn't Atlanta to see Kendrick, but went to the Stallions game in the suite. It was pretty cool. Had the glizzies right there. The
So what you was thinking when you heard pause in your head when you said glizzies? You said glizzies in your head. And you like, I know my homeboy said pause.
I was thinking about a hot dog.
There you go. Okay. Good answer.
But
Wrong answer.
that was cool. I mean, that was my first, I think, Stallions game, and it was a straight little crowd, and that was cool. Did something a little different yesterday because we still working at home.
That nigga over there battling with a bug. But
And it's still just flying around.
Right. Got
But
away. Got away
our
quick.
team at work went bowling like in the middle of the day.
Did you win?
I did for our group, but it was only 3 of us.
So?
So
Win is win is win.
well, they had
Winners win, B.
All right.
they rented out 4 lanes. So, but yeah, in my group, I won. But that was cool. But I know they finna work the hell out of us if they did something like that.
I
So
feel like
that's usually how it is.
I really feel like, I'm glad you said that. I think that everybody who has a job right now, you finna get work the shit out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we picking up some extra, some
You
other
say
work.
why?
Why you said it?
I said, like, speaking with your chest.
A lot
I
of,
mean, I'm asking you.
there's a lot less people at all of the employers. A lot of employers laying people off, letting people go. So the people who are there who have to pick up the slack for 6 other people, you're doing 6 people jobs.
Yeah, and
so
then
they want you. You better do it.
And more work coming in from other places. Like, wait a minute, why are we taking in more? Like,
That's what we're
Is
about
that
to
the
do.
case too?
Take in more work. Yeah.
but the other way to look at it is job security. It's stressful. It sucks to have to pick up that much work, but it is job security.
And it's gonna be coming up. There's gonna be a lot of people looking for work.
For work.
So they can fire your ass real quick because people want them jobs.
They're
Too.
gonna set, and especially if you make a decent amount of money, they're gonna fire you and hire somebody else for a cheaper price, and they're gonna do that job hella well. Or they're gonna have Chat GPT help them out.
Yeah. So
Do your job if you got a job,
yeah.
or not if you don't want it.
So luckily, I work with a lot of old people. Like not work with, but help a lot of old people.
I'm about to say,
So they ain't gonna
Chat
know Chat GPT anyway. So shit.
You say you got the edge.
Hopefully I'm okay.
Well. Do you think that Chat GPT can do your job and replace you?
Oh, for sure.
Shit.
If they know how to use it.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Do you see it's coming?
Oh, easily. Oh yeah,
No.
you got the feet. It's gonna take a minute, but I can easily see it.
And they got you training it.
Yeah, because they
That's wild.
They got you.
That's
training.
wild.
Training your replacement, and that's normally how life goes.
is.
You train your replacement.
Yeah, that is true.
I think the only thing stopping it from happening to my field is the security issue.
Nigga,
They was able to keep
if
that
Brett
shit
Favre
secure.
could train Aaron Rodgers to get rid of him, they could train your field.
Shit.
Just security wise, you know what I'm saying?
I don't see what you mean by security wise.
They could get rid of
I think security wise is actually better than to have a bunch of human beings doing it.
'Cause they know it
because
more.
it'll stay within the system.
Yeah,
but
they know it more.
the reason why I can easily see your side being gone, because anybody went to Wendy's or these new restaurants now, you be talking to the robot. And the robot
to
said,
the
"Do you
robot.
want to add fries with that?"
Right.
So once you program all this stuff to do it, it's gonna be really easy to say, "Okay."
And Wendy's no longer needed.
And Wendy's probably started it 15 years ago to start training that robot to say, "Hey, you want fries with that?" And now they got.
Or
the
they
hang
probably
of it.
started that
don't
shit
man, that
last
shit
week.
crazy.
Cause think about it, man.
Maybe.
That shit grow fast.
Maybe.
My landlord, well, my manager, apartment manager, it's a bot.
It better be.
Like, we don't talk. We talk to a bot about everything.
It's scary out here.
That shit coming down the pipe fast.
And we saw it, the big demon eyes with their hospital works and
Oh, yeah,
their
yeah, that shit.
doctors
In
and
China,
surgeons and they
Uh,
all of that shit.
yeah.
Man, they could be a doctor, nigga. They could be you.
Yeah, China opened that
Think about
first
that.
all AI hospital where
You
they
could
had
be a-
number of robots doing the surgeries and shit.
Nigga, you telling me he could be a doctor but not a podcaster?
Shit.
Think about it. Think about it. To be big podcast robots on this. Oh, what
I
you
don't-
want to hear?
I don't mind it for fast food. Like, man, give me like the other Sunday, I got like 4 breakfast biscuits. The girl wanted to give me 3 grape jellies. I was like, the fuck? I'm supposed to split one?
Simple math.
Dummy.
I wonder what the robot say. The robot might not
Robot
give you
ain't
none
give
though.
you shit, nigga.
Right? You better ask for
They
it.
always
the
be like that.
biscuit,
They be
nigga.
acting like
No,
that. Give me
no,
one condiment.
I asked for like 8. So, you know what I'm saying? 2 a biscuit. That's reasonable.
I agree.
Like,
2 is a nice, accurate.
Yeah.
this ain't your
Spread.
fucking grape.
Yes, even you put one at the bottom, one at the top.
You put one at the bottom, one at the top.
No balls.
I wasn't even trying to set you up for a pause.
Yeah, like
I
a-
just thought that was a little weird.
Yeah, so I'm
No,
saying.
that's how I do mine.
Yes, even
One at the top,
spread.
one at the bottom.
Yeah, nigga, you
Oh,
don't.
I just put 2 at the top.
You got big jelly at the bottom.
So you,
You're a big bottom, right? You're a big
No,
bottom.
no.
At the bottom, he said he put it on top.
You big.
2 of them at the top.
Yeah.
Well, big top. Yeah. No.
I'm not the top of
But y'all niggas just trying to create it here at this point. Like, yeah, damn.
Man, fuck that. What about your week stuff?
Cool week. We finally got us a decision. I can't talk about it yet. Still under wraps.
I know
But
where
think
we
I
going.
can share my story.
I know we going.
Well, let's
Who we
take
going, Todd?
wages. Look, pick 'em.
Pickle. Yeah, pickle.
I'm going Bama.
I'm going fam. Man.
I'm going fan.
All buys here. I ain't lying. Fam.
So Bama, fam.
I'm going Bama, hoping I'm wrong.
Okay. So Bama hoping you wrong. But
Wouldn't
Bama,
that
fam,
be
fam.
good for you though?
Why? Why me? It's about her. It ain't about
Like
me.
traveling, like, cause you got, you know,
It's his kid. I ain't got to travel nowhere.
you don't get what I'm saying, but okay.
Explain to me. I'm free.
Because your kid goes there. If they need to come back to Birmingham, they can drive back.
Right. So
together.
my kid goes to Bama, but the decision he's talking about doesn't affect me that way. He's talking about his kid.
Don't
Well,
worry
you
about
said
it.
you said Bama, but I hope I'm wrong. So if you're wrong, she goes to fam.
For you.
And he was saying, wouldn't that be good for you if she was at Bama, if they were at Bama together?
No, it's not good for me.
Right. That's all he was asking you.
I answered that though, because it ain't about me. Like I wanted to be like I'm saying Bama, but I hope I'm wrong because I think that she wants fam. I think fam may be better. I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Let's go, fam.
So but either way, that's not better for me. Like her going to Bama is not best for me because it ain't about me.
Yeah, well, me picking fam is all about me. I ain't gonna lie. I just
me,
got
it's
a
for her.
bias. I
me, it's
just
for
wanted to.
Man.
I wanted to experience that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope she goes to the ones that's most efficient, cost efficient.
Shit.
Because both of them, she's okay. Simple as that. There you go.
Well, it's be coming soon. But nah, we got to pick it. And I think, I'm proud of her. Because she put a lot of time into it. And I told you I wouldn't help her. I wouldn't tell her. She wanted me to like, hey, where do you think I should go? I was like, I want you to go with where you feel is best.
Yeah.
Because they two drastically different decisions.
Did you ultimately
Facts.
have a place that, but I think you
Oh
should go
yeah,
here?
I definitely have.
Did you tell her that though?
No.
Okay.
I didn't lean. I just told her the information that I knew about both places, and I would correct anything that was wrong. And I said, ultimately, you got to make a decision because it's based on how you feel. So, like, keep asking everybody their opinion. That's cool, but how do you feel about where you want to go or where you see yourself going? And that's why I left it at. Like you said, the money thing is a big old factor, but I kind of over that at this point. It just is what it is. We're gonna dive in the water and see what happened, man. I don't know, but yeah, that happened. Work, graduation coming up. Still been trying to get plans in order. Fam coming in, brother, sister, everybody coming into town. So we trying to map out some plans. We got some good old parties, so gotta make sure everybody come around and hang out. That's really it, man. That's my week. Shit, I ain't got to nothing too. God damn, I'm sick of that little bug.
Can't get right week killed yours.
I don't care.
And it wasn't
I don't
his week.
think so.
It wasn't his week though. It just was the conversation we had during this week. Bum week.
What? What was that? The late conversation.
Big's dumb.
Biggest is not big. That nigga sounded like Eddie Murphy when he was preaching. Evil is good. It's
Get your
good.
piece of evil ass.
Yeah, that's how you was. Biggest is not bigger than big.
Get your a
It's
piece of.
smaller than large, but it's bigger than big.
Get you some big small ass. You good. There you go.
That what he
Small
small
ass.
big small ass. That boy, that's crazy.
Never mind.
That boy, that's crazy. Boy.
Look it up.
Big small ass.
That nigga said, Google it. You would probably Google that shit. It'll be crazy what probably pop up.
I would
That'll
just
That shit would be
crash
nuts.
if you put that shit in
Yeah.
trash.
We talking about money and wealth. I don't know if y'all saw, but Bill Gates announced this week that he was going to give virtually all of his wealth away over the next 20 years. That's crazy. It take you 20. How long did it take you to get rid of your wealth?
If I was 200 B's up,
You talking about what I got now? Shit, about 12 minutes.
probably about 20 minutes.
20 days if I stretch it
Probably
out.
about 20 minutes.
Let me run to Popeye.
By the time we finish this article, my shit gone. That nigga said 20 years, cuz like, nigga, what kind of money you got?
He always,
Give it away.
he always said that. He said his kids only getting like $10 million. And I say only, but
Well, a
compared
lot
to
of
what he
them,
worth.
my man said that too. What's the other?
Warren
guy?
Buffett.
Buffett. He said that too, but that's all they getting cash stuff. But then they got all them stock
they got,
options
yeah.
and shit. Like they still well off. But
Oh,
the actual money they gonna give it to different organizations and people who need it.
He the one stepping down? Who's stepping down? Somebody stepping down.
Buffett stepping down too. And then Bill Gates talking about giving away his wealth. As you think about it, that's kind of crazy. Those be people that you've seen at the forefront of American business for a long time, and now you starting to see,
Our whole life.
you know, yeah.
I hope that nigga come to the Hilton one day and just sit at the bar.
Give you some.
Hey,
yeah.
Jeremiah, what do you need?
Oh, yeah.
Well, now that you mention it,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind taking 5 of those millions that you had laying around.
I mean, if you got 5 million,
If you
to
need
just give
something,
away,
if you need
know
something to
what I'm
do, I can tell you what to do. You can come right on over here, and we got a good place to
You
put
better,
it.
you better make the drink of your life, nigga.
Oh shit! He look like he drank nothing but old water or something. Or
Yeah, he on. He
Probably do.
Better cook that
he
water
want a
up.
V8 splash.
You better cook it up.
You go in there and have a conversation. That,
Nah,
that shit
nah,
be cool.
but he probably come in there and be like, let me have some Louis the 13. Can I have the whole bottle?
Like, you can
Baller.
get anything you want to.
Y'all ain't even got that in there.
He want the whole bottle.
Not a whole lot of bars do
You
have
know what
that
you better
shit.
do, Todd? Hey, I'll be right back. Got you coming right
Right
up.
here.
Shit, I don't know where you would go.
You better go find somewhere.
Take the hotel money too.
The pink store. Go to the pink store. Go to the pink store on
There's gonna
280.
be 5
You be all right.
powwow in that hole too.
You gonna make it back.
It said, well, who? I got a study for you.
What we doing? We early. What we starting?
It said, on an average, men spend 15 hours a year just waiting on their barber to stop talking.
First talk too much, man. God, I love you for
I think
that.
that number is a
You
little
talk
bit
too much, and I
high,
think
but,
that's a low number.
It said on average, men spend 10 to 15 minutes per visit waiting on a barber to stop talking and get back to cutting hair. Over the course of a year, that adds up to 10 to 15 hours just sitting in the chair or lobby while the barber socializes.
Social. Okay, he socialized.
Dummies.
Oh, now his shit work now.
Yeah, give him
quick
quick
You
deal.
ought to woke him up now.
Yeah, that,
Hey, that
Hey,
nigga had
stay
the
on the
straight.
button,
He had the
goddamn.
straight face with your shit. Nigga had a smirk or nothing.
I seen it.
But I just think that my barber talks too long. Too long. I mean, I don't know how long it is, but he talks too long every time. Because every time I try to go in there, I be trying to get out.
Don't let him get animated.
Y'all barber be like walking away from you and talking.
My barber go outside. I'll be right back. He
did that shit
And they go
last Thursday.
outside, fool.
I go eat that right quick. I go heat up my food. Like I can't say no, nigga.
Right.
Like
Go
I know
eat,
you
man.
hungry, man. Go eat.
If you eat, I get a better haircut. Go ahead.
But also talking, I think it's part of the experience. When I go to the barbershop, I want a little.
I just don't want to
It actually did say that that's part of the culture of the barbershop.
It is, yeah. I don't want to just go in there, get a cut and leave.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I do.
Sometimes
You don't want to
You
argue?
Yeah, you don't want to argue and talk and laugh. And
I do that enough here.
But look, hey,
I promise you. I want to go home.
you might as well go to Supercuts or something. Then.
No, they ain't gonna be as good.
but with
How
Fresh,
you
though,
know?
you can agree
I ain't gonna find out.
to what the argument is, and Fresh gonna still argue for another 10, 15.
I told him that.
Like we were talking
30
about.
minutes later.
That man had a mean
Thursday.
argument. He was saying, "Wow, who the fuck was it?"
Then he was talking about when I was in that, he was talking about how they guard Jokic.
Oh, that's been a 6-month argument. Y'all think he good? And then he gonna pull it up on YouTube.
Hey, we gotta watch it first.
To
and
me-
then watch the
To
other
me,
person.
the craziest thing is that nigga cut your hair like this. And another thing. And another thing. What this nigga gonna get there? That nigga hit you with a hint and talk. Hint and talk.
But
Hint
when
and
your
talk.
head get up, be shining like a
It was
I got a
Luka
blue
versus
head.
Anthony Towns.
Yeah. No,
Anthony Towns. Who's
Yeah,
that?
no,
Yeah.
it was Joker. And, called Anthony Towns. When I was in
Yeah,
there,
that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
I ain't never
Joker.
heard niggas say Anthony Towns.
Whatever nigga name is.
That's his name.
Oh.
Call Anthony Towns.
You gotta
Well,
say
yeah,
that
there
one.
you go.
Cat.
What-
Dummy.
But that nigga had it queued up on YouTube.
We
where
had to watch Joker first, and then
So what's his argument? I want to hear it.
He
They
was
don't
saying they
guard
don't
him the
guard him. Now I will say whatever YouTubes he keep going to, my man be wide open, and they was doubling and tripling the fuck out of time.
Right.
And he was like, "Look at that, look, man, y'all."
I swear, I told him, man, I see it, Fresh. I agree with you. Like that's coaching.
It's harder to guard Joker because he can pass so well. So you can't double and triple Joker. So that's a bad argument.
Nah, the shit he was showing though.
Go,
like
go
they
try,
wouldn't
go take it in there. Let me see how you come
shit
out.
He was
Got you
showing
coming right up.
That nigga ass was just
Got your argument
by
right.
himself. They ain't even try to double.
Because think about it. Carl Anthony don't have like triple doubles. He don't have a lot of assists. But you seeing 2 people at Joker, 3 people at Joker.
Joker
Joker
be having
assist and shit. I
40,
trust.
40, 20, and 15.
That nigga
Yeah.
average a triple double.
Yeah. Hell no. That's a stupid ass argument.
I want you to go tell first that.
Yeah, you'll be in there
Well,
all
the
night.
next time I have to have a back. Well, shit, I can't get an appointment for Fresh. So shit, I just have to walk in there and look stupid.
You know, you gotta
Well,
have.
that's the thing. That's the beauty of it. Just walk in there. You'll get out
I ain't
about
that
12.
old.
No. You
12,
gotta
1
have
o'clock.
No. I'm gonna tell you what you do. What you really gotta do. You gotta have the special privilege. You gotta hit him up. Hey, I'm coming there tonight. You know what he gonna do? All right, come on. But you know what else gonna happen?
You gonna be in there 6 hours.
No, you gonna get in there. He gonna charge triple. So pay triple.
Oh hell no! And shit,
This nigga ain't finna pay no fucking trip. He
gonna
gonna pay
charge
after our price.
I ain't gonna pay single.
You gonna charge-
for what y'all talking about? Shit.
Charge
He gonna pay after.
Well, his haircut price, I will say they are honest
reasonable.
wage.
They're
Yeah.
reasonable.
My lineup be, I think, $15, and I tip 5.
You go to Supercuts, don't you?
Nah,
That boy,
That
y'all
nigga said
go down.
Supercut.
you go to Supercuts.
Barber school,
It's
they be practicing
$7.99 in
that
that bitch.
That nigga go to the Walmart.
Yeah.
Well, I seen a nigga sit down in the chair now. I said, "Boy, goddamn, what the fuck kind of?" I ain't never seen a nigga go in Walmart and get a haircut. That shit wild.
I ain't paid $15 for a haircut since 2000.
but I don't get a full haircut. I'm just saying,
I ain't
this
paid.
lineup.
I ain't paid $15 for a lineup since 2014, 15.
Your lineup be the same thing as your haircut, don't it?
Mine at this point, yeah, because I go random, so the price is the price when I go.
Price is the price.
So I get a haircut.
Y'all buzz, y'all the big random people. I got appointments for the next 9 weeks.
Yeah. Just got to get him. When
So how you
can.
decide when you go?
I go every Monday. So mine is normal, but I always go after hours, so I got to pay the after hour price no matter.
Oh, so you do got a set time now?
yeah, but it's after.
I thought you was like every 2 week kind of.
I'm every Monday at.
He just started doing it.
Yeah, I was about to say no, because you used to pull that hat off and you was going. Is
Big
because
shot
building
crop
back
in
or
that
something?
hole.
No, fool. I promise you. Like even when we was at home, we was going one day a week. I would go every Monday because I'm right there. at
No,
home.
Hootie, we had conversations
Bi-weekly.
where you done
When
pulled your hat up and be
Right.
like, I ain't been in 3 weeks. Y'all boy go every week. You used to talk
Listen,
shit about that.
Not every, but every bi-week. Like right now, I go every 2 weeks.
Every
And I-
bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, my bad.
The nigga just say he go every Monday.
It's on a Monday. It's always on a
Dummy.
Monday, but it's bi-weekly. I changed it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I fixed it.
What is
That's the
after
first
hours?
one, my nigga.
After 6.
I'm the first one, man. You
Yeah.
get on here and owned it right
So
out
I
the
go,
gate.
I fixed it. I'm sorry. It's always on a Monday, but it's bi-weekly. And
Why
it's
you
been-
just don't go on your lunch break?
You think I'm gonna get
that
out
ain't
of
gonna
fresh?
work. That ain't gonna work.
First of
In
all,
the middle of a Monday, you can't get out there in an hour?
listen to me.
That ain't
We
gonna
don't
work.
have an hour.
I work a job, and even if I have an hour, it don't fucking matter.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
that's
have
the
a
commute,
real
goddamn.
job. My lunch is 30 minutes, and
Oh, okay.
fresh takes 6 hours every time I go there.
Okay, gotcha.
It's never gonna work out. I'm never going to fresh on a 30-minute or an hour, even an hour.
That's half a day.
I just thought since, you was the boss man, you ain't really have.
No,
you know,
nigga, they be looking for me. They
What Mr. Chris at?
Oh, shit. Damn it. I'm right here.
text me.
Here I go, man. What you want, man?
Mr. Chris.
Sorry. I used to like being Mr. Chris, but Mr. Chris, God damn it, man. Leave Mr. Chris alone.
Yeah, that boy get a Chris.
Said Mr. Chris. They also said, new study, that it now costs $20,000 to raise a baby in the first year.
20.
I can see that refrigerator.
They said
stuff,
report
and
said that's a
clothes.
29% increase in the cost of raising a baby in the first year, and it's affecting over 89% of moms' mental health. 25% have fewer kids, and 26% are delaying it because of the cost of having a kid.
I can see it. Glenn ain't got no babies. My baby's long gone.
I can see that. I mean, all the stuff you had to buy, the
It'd be that
formula.
formula and food.
Yeah.
Formula
shit,
food
yeah.
and daycare after that, because you got to
Yeah,
go back to work.
The formula and daycare probably run that number up for sure.
But I remember that formula back in the day was high because like it was just one can. It would be $4.29, and that shit
8
don't
days.
last but a day.
We
8
going
days,
in
man.
fucking Sam's food and getting that shit. That shit,
Yeah, and
$50 every time. 50 food.
And then
Nigga be so happy when they graduate to real milk.
Man, hell yeah.
Or
fool.
real school. And they're like, ooh, she out of daycare. You
Oh
gotta
yeah,
go.
not daycare. That
Bro,
shit.
going
that-
from
that shit-
daycare
Boy, them
to
niggas robbing you
kindergarten,
blind
nigga.
in that
Boy,
bitch.
you think them motherfucker going to Harvard or something the way
I'm
daycare
trying to
cost.
tell you, fool.
Are y'all loading up on stuff because of tariffs? Or no?
Can't afford to.
But you know, everybody keep.
I wish,
I wonder if we not in the mix because people keep saying like, man, you buying extra canned goods, you buying extra food. Like they talking about like perishable items. Too.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what the fuck? Everybody like, am I behind? Because nigga don't know how to hunt no squirrels and shit.
Yeah,
right. Nigga don't have no meat. Pause.
I figured out.
Well,
Get a big rock.
I always thought
Nigga,
like
I'll
that.
figure something out.
I always thought like
Squirrel
that. Food, and I
stupid.
always told the girl, hey, why you not getting more than them? Why you go to the store every Saturday and get that? And I come from, like, my mom, nigga be having 10 goddamn bottles of ketchup, 10 bottles of mayo, 10 bottles of mustard. So I'm just used to them. Like, at my mama's house, they got all kind of canned goods and all kind of shit in there, just in there.
But your mom like big cook, like big.
Well,
cook,
not even
right?
that food. No, even, yes, she does. But on a regular basis, she just gonna have that shit. Food.
But if
So-
she big cook,
But no.
she
So let's say before
need
she
big supplies.
stop, before she big cooked. So stop trying to do that. Before she big cooked, she always had that. She
Y'all got a Costco membership. Why don't you just go get the big ketchup?
and that's my whole. That was my whole point.
Because
Like,
bigger ain't always big.
Oh yeah, it might be the same
So
size.
he like to get the small ones.
I don't buy it.
Hey, just look at it from an angle.
I don't buy it. I got the same question. I always have the same question. Like, why you don't just get 8 cans of that instead of 2?
Because bigger ain't always big.
Because 8 is not bigger than 2. From what you said.
Who the
earlier.
logic?
Yeah.
Bum.
Come on, Dez. Come on, Dez.
Nope. Des didn't agree with that.
They're just sitting here watching us at this point. Yeah.
Nope. He had the right thing.
We need
Thank
to
you,
charge
Des.
that nigga a ticket
Yeah,
price.
but I don't get it because I always been like bulk up. I always thought that you should bulk up. Like it'd be little stuff like on detergent to wash your clothes with, whatever.
I think sometimes
Get a lot of it.
I
Like,
think
you're gonna use it.
I don't know
You're
her.
going to use it
That's,
eventually.
that's what I be like. You're gonna use
I'm
it.
not a
I
bread
don't,
and milk
I don't-
person.
I don't know her approach.
Nah,
I don't know her
Yeah.
approach, but sometimes if you're spending more of that money, like if you do that on a lot of items, then let's say that equate to $150 more that you spent that you could use in between in every 2 weeks. You can use that in another way, and then it's just you and her too. So y'all probably never use all that shit in bulk.
No, we're gonna use it all. I promise.
I mean, eventually, but I'm just saying, like,
it's gonna get used.
But also sometimes I know for me, like sometimes she don't do it because like that might be her release. Like she do that every Saturday.
That's fine.
That's something she just want to do.
Yeah, she like to go grocery shopping. Go ahead,
But now what they talking about?
But I'm trying to save you time.
the
and-
shelves gonna be empty.
But I'm trying-
You can't be logical. Come on now, we talking about women.
My bad. You right. I ain't talking about nobody. So you're right talking about women. I ain't talking about nobody.
Reel his ass in, Joe.
I'm
They
sorry.
said logic can't live in the place of emotions.
Well, I'm sorry. You was using man brain, so you can't do that.
Tell them.
But y'all niggas stupid.
Men,
That's what they say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're
sometimes.
definitely stupid.
Sometimes. Most times, though.
You're always stupid.
Get 8 cans so you ain't got to go back next week. I'm trying to save you time.
Man, that boy Dr.
But see, they might have a
Put that shit
coupon.
down.
Nope. Because you can't do that and then be mad at me that you don't have no time. Then don't go to the grocery store again. Just buy a double this weekend if you can, which you can, and don't go next weekend.
You being logical.
My bad. I'm
Good
sorry.
job, Joe.
I
Reel his ass in every
apologize.
time. Reel him in, man.
But no, real talk though.
Well, I don't say nothing. I don't say it. So
I've been thinking that like going to Sam's and just getting some shit, non-perishable stuff, and just rock it out like that.
like guns.
I really want
my
me
boy
a deep
be-
freezer
My
though.
boy be damn sure sending me guns and shit.
Oh yeah, you better. I'm gonna be ready.
They was talking about that too. I was like, man, I thought about that this week. I was like, damn, these niggas just be buying bullets every week, boxes and boxes of it, like
It's a good time to start investing.
random. I'm like, what?
Because when shit go crazy, like during pandemic, you couldn't find bullets.
Nothing happened. I ain't gonna say nothing happened, but
to
So?
me, like, it'd be crazy. It reminds you of like if you ever see those videos back in like the 50s or the 60s when they thought like Russia was gonna attack us with nuclear. All them niggas was building storm shelters.
still a lot of them think that.
bomb shelters and shit. And it's like,
So I wonder if Paradise is true. Paradise on Hulu, the
No.
TV show. Well, no. Listen, there was a.
I think
there was,
it could be.
There was a lady who came out recently who said that during the Clinton presidency that they built a $1 trillion something underground facility for when a big catastrophe happened.
Right.
Now,
what
now,
Paradise
now,
is. Who is
Bill
they?
Gates.
And where?
The
Like
rich
for
people.
who?
The richest.
Oh, okay.
The rich people.
can believe it.
The rich
there's gonna be some shit that like how y'all be staring out them sweet windows and shit, like looking at them gonna be looking at our ass burning up out this bitch. God damn, shit is hot.
There's a lot of videos on YouTube of like
underground cities and shit. Yeah, man.
Bill Gates built some underground stuff, and a lot of like billionaires built some underground like bunks and stuff.
See y'all later. I'm gonna figure my way out.
And my boy left his wife in Atlanta.
He love her.
He ain't leave her. She went to Atlanta. The
Nah,
shit
he
went
told her
down.
ass not to go to
He
Atlanta.
didn't tell her not to go. Don't
See?
go. Well,
Logic.
Well. He didn't tell her not to go. He was like, "Baby, I don't think you should go. I think that's
Let's
different."
tell her how not to go.
Well, I don't think
He-
you should go, but I support it or whatever.
He had some information
hey,
where
nah.
he should have got
He
down.
couldn't tell.
He
her
shoulda
why
flat
not
out
to
told
go,
her.
but
He should have
yeah.
locked their ass up.
Hey,
and
ass in,
said,
ass in here,
yeah,
not ass out of here.
I'm
Ass
taking
in
your
here.
license and your passport.
Right, shit, I got you.
Boy,
Dog.
he might knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he probably.
Yeah, but he didn't want to.
You know what I'm talking
He
about?
don't seem like it.
Oh,
right now.
okay.
He
He
don't
gotta
seem
look
like-
sad a little bit though.
Nah, he was big.
He
sad.
playing the role. He playing the role. What you doing? But now he risking everything for it.
Hey, what's down there in that basement down there?
Still alive?
Wink, wink.
Who do what it look like down there?
Oh, it's fire.
For real?
They ain't got no sun, but it's fire. Though. Ain't no sun. They got a light in the sky, but it's fire.
You don't need too much.
You got a big light bulb in that bitch.
Yeah, boy, crazy. Step Brothers 2.
4,
Started. Damn, it's 4?
Yeah.
What the fuck I said?
2.
You said
I
two.
missed 2 of them.
In 2008, ain't it?
Starlito and Dunn Trip dropped their series, Step Brothers. Pretty dope cover, I saw. They had the whole family on the cover and stuff like that. But did y'all get a chance to, listen to it? And if so, what do y'all feel about it?
That shit jamming, front to back to me. Like, I done listened to it twice.
Great rap ability.
Hell yeah, them boys know how to put words together. For real, that shit dope. Production is super dope on that bitch.
And that's the good thing I think about it is the production is amazing and the rapping is amazing. And they're using current clues and current context and current lifestyle and current things that's going on now. So it's real recent. So you could tell them,
Right.
boys, y'all did that shit last week?
Yeah,
Y'all did. And not only did that last week, you did that last week? Because how fire it is. So it's hard, man.
and I like the direction this shit is like.
Meaning
these niggas, they ain't just out on the corner shooting them up and shit like that. These niggas really be talking about life shit for real. That
Life
shit
and
dope.
kids
Right.
and families and origin stories of how we met in 2010 and
Right.
I know
Grown
my whole,
folk shit,
my
for
whole
real.
and like what we come on here and do. I really commend y'all, but that's who. Hey, shouts out to your daughter. We just had a whole segment about your daughter going to college, and I hope she picks the right. That's what it is. Like, hey, and they go into those stories about when they met each other originally, and how it's grown, and I like that.
Do you catch yourself doing that more? I mean,
Yeah.
I'll come back to the album, but do you catch
Sometimes-
yourself like talking about more real stuff now?
Yeah, sometimes I do it more so, call me crazy again, with myself. I really do sit at home and think about y'all.
Shit,
boys.
I know that's a
Sorry.
nut ass
I
conversation.
know, but
Hey, can you see that nigga?
Like,
You know, sometimes big is not always bigger.
but shouts out to Stock for having his kid go to the biggest school. So that's be the father. So yeah, that's how.
That was weird.
No,
But
it's not. Like that's what I think about food. Like where we were, like as kids, and even not even kids when we started this podcast to where we are now is just big steps ahead, man. So I be thinking about stuff like that often.
gotcha. You ever listen to like a newer podcast and see the mistakes that we used to make?
I never listened to a newer podcast. I'm sorry, no offense.
I
I
try 'em out
I'm
every
gonna be
now and
honest. I only listen to Joe Budden podcast, and I'll dabble in. I know it's wild. Joe Rogan every now and then, but other than that, I don't listen to my podcasts. Gillen them don't do it for me. Drink Chips don't do it for me. I try to get back into Charlemagne and Andrew.
Nah, Charlemagne
They
and
don't
them,
do it for me.
them niggas.
They just be on too much weird shit.
Yeah,
too
they
often.
be on too much.
So I don't listen
yeah.
to many. I don't listen to nothing.
I catch, especially the ones that interview. Like if they got somebody that I really want to hear from, I go check in on.
Like who?
Carmelo
it
and
just depends. Like
Yeah, that shit pretty
they
dope.
suits whatever his name is, pretty good. They had J.R. Smith on there. That was
Who you
dope.
say they suits?
Yeah, Jesus.
Dummy.
They suit. They say they suit. Mexican niggas.
but it just depends. I can't. What's that name? Bryant. The little money guru, the black money man. James Bryant or whatever his name is. Not the pastor, but I can't think of his name. But he was on Breakfast Club, and he was talking like business stuff and like money stuff. Like, and I wanted to see it, so I go click on it. Who else recently I clicked on? I listened to BG. Drink Chunk after he
Oh, yeah,
sent
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I went back to go listen to it because I just wanted to see what he said because I hadn't really heard a BG interview since he been out for real.
The boy from LSU, I went and checked that one out on the pivot. The boy that
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I meant to click on that and I didn't.
I saw some
See,
clips.
like shit like that, like shit that just catch you and you be like, oh, I want to check that out.
check that out. Did you what about the what is it? Shay Shay and who was on the Ali
Nay.
Nah, man,
Nay.
I been got him out of there.
yeah.
I never.
Yeah,
listened
like
to
because he took he
been
it was
Monique-ing.
like at first it was cool, but then he
Two-
after he had that moment with
Monique.
Cat
Cat
Williams,
Williams.
I think he went searching for it after that.
I don't really go to Shay Shay, but I do listen to him and
Don't call
Ocho.
that nigga that.
Can't call that nigga Shay Shay. That shit sounded nuts.
Pause. Big
Well,
pause.
Shannon, you know what I'm saying? No white women, but
Nigga, what?
did y'all see what a podcast that I do listen to routinely is
Wu-Ting Lee.
routinely.
Woo forever.
Did y'all see where TD Jakes is stepping down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
To his
I didn't see
daughter
that.
and his son-in-law. Yeah.
Do you think that affects his like whatever he's built? Like
I don't care.
I don't know.
Me personally, I don't care about that.
I don't know because
I ain't
all
gonna
of that
say-
shit is just
It don't-
rumors.
Yeah,
we don't know yet.
I thought he said it. No, he said
No,
it.
no. I'm talking about. You said does it affect his shit? What you mean?
Like do like his church, his following. Does the numbers?
Every
go
time a
down?
pastor step down, you're gonna lose people. Like I don't like them as much as you know, because some people are there for who he is,
Facts.
and for what he does and what he is. I don't know about none of the other stuff, but for what he does, he's super good at delivering
Yeah,
the word. That man give a word.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't know if
so
they can do it at the same.
We gonna find out.
yeah, and he fun. He can do it in a way that's relatable, and he extra funny when he do it. Like
Whoa.
No, what you said about swallow?
I know he said it, but
That's what the man
he
said.
kind of mimicked it real well.
But in recent times, his health been failing him. So my man stepped down. So
Yeah, so it's good for him, and hopefully it's good for his kid, his daughter, and his son-in-law if they're good at delivering the word.
a lot,
Yeah,
and a
they
lot
be
of people
good,
like
it's
her.
gonna be
A
good.
lot of people
like
follow
them,
her
yeah.
and listen
For
to
sure.
her anyway. So
So this is gonna show them if this is what they should be doing.
Yeah.
That's true.
but yeah,
I think they'll be okay. They
I hope he keep this podcast, though.
but
Who him? I don't.
It come out on Sunday.
it be like certain people can't stop doing certain shit.
yeah.
Like, you got to do that shit till you
Some
go.
capacity.
Like you can't be not.
Like you can't
Crunch
just
no
be
more.
not anyway. Like that shit too good to just not be somewhere. I don't know, but we'll see. Things must come to an end sometime. I don't even think I said about Step Brothers, but just like y'all said, man, Step Brothers is a dope ass album. Dope. Shout out to them.
And they went from TD Jakes to Step Brothers.
Well, we talked about more than TD Jakes in that little breakaway segment, but
we did.
But I wanted to come back to it. I said I was gonna come back to it, I think. But yeah, check it out. Kendrick tour. Keep breaking records. I couldn't find the chart. I asked somebody for the chart. A lot of people for the chart. Nobody found it, but they keep showing the breakdown of all the different cities. Look like he sold out everywhere, but I think y'all said Houston been putting up major numbers. A lot of people have come out giving him his flowers. I don't know if y'all saw that. Fat Joe just recently came out saying that we've never seen a California artist never dominate quite like Kendrick Lamar is dominating right now. He was talking about being at his show last week. Said he's never seen nothing like it. Every song is doing big numbers in it. Said that
In it.
even bigger than Snoop, bigger than Tupac. He was just saying nobody from LA has dominated quite like this, and it's a sight to see.
Yeah, that's dope. I saw that too. He was like, man, you turn on the radio, it's something off that album that's playing. Like at least 10 songs in rotation right now on radio. Like that nigga got the West Coast on lock right now. But I did see some of the stuff, like the first night in Minneapolis, I guess. It was over Minneapolis.
I struggle with that one too.
It was grossing over 9.1 million, setting the new record. Of course, we talked about that, but the other shows I don't see it on here. But that's dope for opening night. That's 9.1 million.
The tour includes a record-breaking with the Arlington, Texas stop at the AT&T Stadium, reported grossing $11.8 million. This makes it the highest-grossing concert ever by a male artist, surpassing The Weeknd.
That's fine.
And he keep doing that shit.
Keep dropping this shit.
And by the time he through with this tour,
On average, tickets from $180 to $4K. So, what the fuck was that? But you pass gas over
Dummy.
that? Dad's giving himself a gas dummy. But you want the 180 seats or the 4K seats? Like where you was at, Todd? What seats you was in range wise? I'm gonna say about 3,200.
that was the 4,800 seat though.
No.
It was more than price not listed. His price not listed.
Call for details. Don't you hate that shit? You be looking at something. As soon as it say call for details, I'm done.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Ain't no need to call them niggas. Can't even list the price of this shit.
trip over. But that's dope because him, not only him, but SZA's playing a big role in the
Definitely,
impact.
for sure.
Because it's given two
a
different
perfect balance.
Yeah,
I
it's,
will give
yeah.
him that.
But I wonder how that relates to like ticket sales, because you got to think, because Michael Jackson was doing stadiums, arenas that were sold out, but the tickets was
Yeah, the price of it.
yeah.
The prices that plays a huge part. Inflation times.
Oh, so they saying highest grossing concert ever.
money wise.
Well, by a
money
male
wise.
artist, there's no way he
money-wise.
did Michael Jackson.
Like money wise, you get it because back then tickets was $10. Today it's like once again $180 to $4,000.
You can get a Michael Jackson ticket for $5 back then. You know what I mean? But that was
and they still got it. They can put that bitch in the frame. So,
I'm pretty sure if they did the equivalent.
but I wonder if they do people wise, numbers wise, as far
like
as
tickets sold.
individuals.
Yeah, that's the only real way to do it is tickets sold.
But I don't give a fuck if I'm Kendrick. So fucking
my man was
what?
doing.
Michael
My man was
Jackson.
doing football stadiums and shit.
You didn't sell 11.8 million, no.
No, hey, look, I'm popping my shit off that.
Mike, thriller your ass over there.
Yes.
Go dance your ass over there. And I got you.
I damn sure gonna use it to my advantage, nigga. I'm doing what Mike couldn't do, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
But Todd,
Man, that's
show wise,
crazy.
show wise, theatrics wise.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Because I looked up movie tickets because I wanted to go see Sinners.
It's a good movie.
should go
But
see
shit, it's a good price
And
too.
the show too. Man, fool, I was
I might have to go on a Tuesday or something,
movie-
whatever
the-
the special day
my
is.
experience. The movie was amazing, but my experience not so much. Fool, like we went set in the movies, where you can get the seats with the legs reclining, you chill.
You went to Lux, didn't you?
That's why I went.
Lakeshore.
Home, yeah, over there. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So you go over there, you chill, you get you a good seat, you get you a good spot, get you a good drink, and it's cool. But then the people right here, hey, you got my seats.
Because you reserved the seats.
Yeah, you gotta reserve.
Yeah.
Buddha just went in there, just sat down. Right?
Yeah. You was in the folks' seats.
Dummy.
How about y'all shut up and listen? I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the people I'm looking at over there arguing. I was in my right seats. So the people over there arguing, older people, hey, you're in my seats. Okay. No, my seat say G16. My seat say G16. So the movies was arguing and double booking seats and double selling seats and giving people the wrong seats. And then we got a nigga standing beside us. Nah, this ain't right. I want a refund. I was like, nigga, go out there and want a refund. Then. How about that? Go
What he
out.
said? What ain't right? The movie?
No, they had people sitting. They double booked the seat.
Oh,
so the nigga who I would have been cool with it, but the nigga who got his seat double booked sold was mad about it, and I get that too. Also, nigga, there was no previews. I saw not one preview. You could hear them in the background. I ain't see not one preview.
No previews?
Nigga, when we saw the movie came on.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Nah, I like to see the
I want the preview
Because you see the next shit you want to see.
The crazy thing is, food is in there. You can hear stuff playing. I was like, it's gonna come on. They're gonna give us some time. They're gonna give us some previews. The girl like, nah, who I need to go tell? Like, calm down. It's okay. It's cool. I should let her go crazy on them niggas because we didn't see not one preview.
But you ever notice that it be people like that, like they just be ready to be up in arms about every and anything, and they don't, like you said, they don't be that deep. Like, just get my money back. Like, it's a way to rectify the shit. Like,
I would have went and got my money back and came back in there and sat down where it was a seat.
Yeah.
like I was cool about it, but I also I'm mad that I ain't see no previews.
I mean, I'm serious about it too. But
Yeah,
is it that deep to like cause a whole
ruckus,
commotion about it? Like, damn, you in my seat. God damn.
Hey,
damn, you got G. All right, bet.
You know
It's
what I'm
crazy.
doing next time though? Sick 'em, baby. Sick 'em. Sick 'em.
Like shit.
I'm gonna let her go get them.
Sometimes you go talk to the right people or something. Nigga, but hey, you know what we gonna do? We gonna give you 6 more tickets.
But another thing
for the
is-
next,
is-
you can use them unlimited passes or something. Like, I appreciate it.
Another thing is the guy who came in to fix the movie for the people over here who got the seats double booked, made sure they was all right. She was like, hey, we hear the previews, but can we see them? He was like, they always do that. In 10 minutes, you're going to get to see your previews. Nigga lied to us, basically.
In 10 minutes.
They always do that. They play some sound. It's no.
They usually do that, but the previews.
I know
come
they
up.
eventually gonna come on, but not that day.
Hands covered in that hole.
Not that
I
day.
don't know why that might have happened, but the best time to go to the movies, my nigga, is on Thursday night.
It was a Saturday, but it was at like 2:00 on the
Why Thursday night?
One, a lot
Right
of
before the
people don't
news
know
come
that.
out.
A lot of
Movies
people
drop
don't
that
know
night.
The actual night is Thursday night.
Right.
at midnight.
So they go on Friday nights, but Thursday you be having a
You'll
whole
be-
Friday to
yeah.
yourself.
Nigga, I be sleep Thursday at midnight.
Man, I'm not finna go to no movies and no. It'd be hard for me to stay up
On a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah,
Man,
not finna go to movies at midnight.
that shit happened to me this week. I went home, pulled me a little cup of Wooford. God, I was like, oh man, I ain't had an evening out. Next thing I know, I was sleep. Knocked out with
Big
Wooford.
credits, big credits, nigga.
They woke up.
Big leg wet. Oh yeah, it was wet. Don't worry. Big leg wet.
She was like, I ain't even do that, baby. It's all on the sofa.
Came the
now.
next morning. Did you spill Wilford on the couch?
Nah, Logan. did that.
almost sat in it before school.
Well, she did.
Well, Logan had a good night, now didn't she?
Hey, wake up one time.
They gonna call her at school. Like, why your daughter at work at school smelling like liquor? It's on her clothes. No, baby, that ain't me.
Did y'all see this week in music too? UMG, they came back and they blasted Drake for the defamation lawsuit, basically saying that Drake is trying to purposely. It's not about whatever he was saying. It's about him trying to step on Kendrick's run. It's him trying to try to save face from a humiliating defeat. They had a whole bunch of shit that they came out said that if he was to win this lawsuit, it'll change the way diss tracks are made.
He'll mess it up
Because,
for himself.
like, you know, saying that they wasn't saying true stuff or real stuff, and they said diss tracks have always been over hyping something, or you know, because it was like exaggeration
First
in the
off,
rhymes,
fucking
and they
bitch,
said
the
that
clip
it'll
you
make it
played.
harder to do that if this succeed.
I don't want truth in my raps.
I don't want Drake to win this.
Right.
I want some rappers to rap about whatever they want to rap about. True, false, whatever. I want the best rapper to win.
Can it be you? What he
What
said?
can it be? I don't know. What
Be
he
a
do?
player, but I
Say
effed
it.
your wife. So you don't know if that was true or not.
They called his ass. They said Drake is a hypocrite.
Yeah, he got a lot of raps about people.
He does.
And
Whole
the
lot of
same
rap about
shit
people.
He complained about got done for him on numerous occasions. We just
Man,
The numbers.
he just got. I'm pretty sure everything he said about Meek Mill wasn't
I
true.
don't even know why we talk about this no more, man. It's been going on since forever, and Drake been whatever.
Well, because something new came out this week. That's why.
I hope it go away. Send it over there to the-
Are you anticipating his new
No.
work he got?
No,
I
that nigga ain't made
I'll
good
listen.
music in a long time.
Drake?
Drake,
Drake, nigga.
think about it.
Heard my boy Drake, nigga.
I'm thinking.
Think.
I didn't stop thinking because I found it. What
What it was?
you mean? The whole round when he was responding back to Kendrick.
No, I'm talking about like albums and stuff.
Pull it up. The last
The
3 albums.
What the house music album?
I thought that was
What?
that
For
was
my
just what it
dogs.
was.
For all my dogs. I like that album. You ain't like For All My Dogs?
for sure.
Oh, okay. If y'all liked it, I can't tell y'all what y'all like.
I'm saying
liked it, but
you didn't like it?
No,
For All My Dogs?
not on Drake caliber. No.
When was that, Todd?
2023. But he also dropped that with Party next door. That, but you know that was that.
And what's the shit
I
with
don't
all
look at
the
it like a, you
and
know,
and what was the one with all the pregnant women on it? I can't.
The 12.
You didn't like that?
Lover Boy.
No, y'all didn't either.
I did. I had
did.
the shirt.
I like Certified Lover Boy.
I like Certified
In
Lover Boy, too.
2021?
Okay, I can't tell y'all what y'all like.
TSU was like my favorite song.
Now wait a minute. Now, okay, I can maybe see on For All My Dogs, but Certified Lover Boy was pretty loud.
And that was a pretty loud jam.
Okay, I ain't arguing.
Defend it, nigga.
I just didn't like. Come on, bro. It wasn't no like. And then sometimes
And I think you comparing it to the first Drake album.
his first Drake album. I was
first
just finna
3
say that.
runs or something.
So that ain't fair. It ain't no thank me later. It ain't no
Thank me now.
I still think
yeah.
it's the same as his
No, it's thank
No,
me
we'll think
later.
later.
Yeah, it's thank me later. It wasn't no the one with the little afro. What's the name of that, G Boss? Nothing was the same. Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Take
Nothing was
care.
the same was one of my favorites.
Thank you,
It's the
lady.
one I probably played the most.
Hands down.
If you're reading this is too late.
If you
That
read
was
this,
one
that
of
was
mine.
too late.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was a long time ago, that right?
Take Care was dope. So it wasn't those, is what I'm saying. But no artist does that. So
And I ain't gonna lie, that dance album was ass.
Yeah, it was.
But I don't
more
judge.
life, though.
I don't judge
Like, I like
albums
that
like
more
that.
life.
Though. Like to me, you can't judge those kind of.
Well, I
albums.
only,
You
bought
like
that,
Views?
I only bought that up because
Huh?
it was bought up and niggas said,
I didn't say I
it's too
didn't
many
like views. I
conversations.
like
I'm asking,
views.
did you like
Yeah,
views?
I like views.
Oh.
yeah, that was a long time ago. That don't count.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
He said the last couple
Yeah,
albums.
that shit.
I know, but I'm asking, did he like
went back to
views?
2001? You didn't like Drake in 2001 when he first came out? At Jimmy?
Out of Drake? Shit.
The mixtape. Thank Me Later. It's for me. Thank Me Later.
Nothing was the same. I probably played the most.
was the same thing. Yeah, the mix.
I just remember that's when we first was chilling. I remember where I was. It was me, Weezy, and Mark staying together on 280. I would come home every day, play the video game. It was baseball, to be a fact. I don't know why I was playing baseball. And listen to Thank Me Later every day.
The reason why I say nothing was the same.
2008,
That was
9.
when Drake first started powering the house parties. You could just we used to
just
put that bitch in there and drink Wolf. Belvedere.
Man, I lived
Take Care probably was mine.
It was
somewhere
that.
around there.
And if you're reading this, is too late. Those two probably.
when nothing was the same.
His first 5
he had a run.
was no misses. His first 5 or 6 was no
Definitely had a
misses.
run.
Well,
Room-
time was lit.
Room Improvement Room, that was a mixtape, but that shit was hard.
That shit was lit.
He did some shit with
I thought we was hating this nigga.
Trey Songz.
Oh, boy.
That mixtape was hard. But this shit ain't been Drake. You know what I'm saying? When you set a level, it be
Y'all heard my boy?
that's what
Drake
I
ain't
did.
been Drake since 2015, nigga.
Somewhere around there.
10 years ago.
That them diss tracks was tough. I can't. Them whole was tough, dog.
So what about
His
that?
That's why I said like because I knew the music was going to be good. Like that nigga was going to be rapping. He wasn't gonna give you that house music shit. So
But-
in that battle rap shit, I knew we was
why
gonna
it's
get
the
the
best
best Drake, which is why I think
Nigga
that
better
could
not sing to
trans.
me in the battle.
I that's why I think this gonna transform right into a great ass album to me. I think.
Now I'm still gonna listen to it
For sure.
because hopefully he feels like he got something to prove. Just like hopefully Wayne feel like he got something to prove. Ain't that coming up soon?
Man, I don't think nobody like Wayne or Drake gonna ever feel like they got something to prove. Especially not Wayne.
Especially.
I said I hope.
Nah.
Because that's gonna give them. They're gonna give you the best.
That's what I forgot.
I don't think that they ever gonna think that again.
In my week, I worked the Wayne concert. If you
That you ain't tell me about. That I asked you about.
who do you ask me about the concert?
I know. And you
I don't
ain't
know
tell
why
me
y'all
about
keep asking him about.
I asked, hey Todd, what about the concert? You got the Wayne concert. Let me know if there's some tickets. Todd said,
I'm almost certain I said that shit didn't sell out. But if I didn't, that's my apologies. Who did?
Guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody remember Todd said he almost certainly sold out? Nope. Todd said nothing.
I said it was some available. Who did? I'm almost certain that because
You know what you told me, Todd?
Did you say he wasn't gonna show up?
Yeah, he did, but that ain't got nothing to do with the tickets.
But what I'm saying is he wasn't gonna show up. That means the tickets weren't selling.
You told me you got you coming right up, Hootie.
Well, hey, listen, Hootie.
Got you coming right up.
That's why if I didn't get back with you, man, I apologize. It's my apologies.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
don't be
I'm my own man. You know what I'm saying?
Why you just didn't go to Ticketmaster?
Because I thought Todd Master had a cook up.
Todd
I get you.
There you go,
Todd Master had the
Todd,
connect, man.
you right.
I
You
was looking
right.
for a connect, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to pay the $5 like boys. I ain't want to pay the $5.
And that would have been perfect too. You could have got on the floor.
Tell them all
They
about it.
didn't.
I mean, it would have been perfect if you'd have told me.
I said it would have been. It's my fault. Hootie. I don't want to fight.
That nigga don't not call me and then tell me about
I
how
could've been on
live
the
it
floor.
was.
You could have been on the floor.
I don't want to hear that.
You could have been on the floor. Hootie.
Not if you didn't tell me.
But if you're in your area, please go and see that. It's just
It's only one more, I believe.
man. Okay, so
Oh, go ahead.
it's a drama that he has with him, and that's what throws him off. A lot of people, like if you look on the internet and you see like when they put their videos up,
So you saying the drummer ass?
the drama's not ass. It just doesn't. It doesn't go well with the DJ playing.
He asked
the
for
actual-
Wayne.
Man, that man gave you mixtape Wayne in that hole. That shit was rocking in that bit. But the drummer was playing over the fucking, you know what I'm saying? It was throwing him off beat a little bit. So
But don't he say he don't know his songs? Because they had something to do with it.
that nigga know all
What
these
the fuck
regular
I said in
ones.
We
2005?
ain't be lying, man. Stop listening to what we be saying.
Yeah, he gotta be lying because that nigga remember them all word for word. So that was the other thing in my week that I forgot. See, I knew I was gonna remember.
Music, I'm sick of rap.
Why?
You excited about the Carter
what
Six?
Because it ain't no good. It ain't enough good shit. It's way too many rappers that's not giving us nothing.
Carter Six coming. You
I done
excited?
went back to
That's
Money.
cool and that's great, but like, nigga, at this point, we can get nothing to sustain us at this point from none of the heavyweights.
This is
Can
very
it?
true.
Money making music is what
Can
I
any
would
of it
say.
sustain us at this point?
I'm not trying to say sustain us, but actually, this will be the way people dropping music now. I think actually, if you came with something really good right now, people could sit with it because nobody putting out shit.
Dun
We used to
Trip is the
couldn't
only
sit.
one
We used to
consistent.
couldn't sit with it back in the day because it was so much shit
Right.
over the last few years.
You think you gonna
And Trip is cool, my nigga, but like I'm sorry, I just can't ride the Trip long.
And
Like I'll listen to it for that first little second, and then it gotta go.
I can listen to it,
But it don't be the same.
But and that's what I'm saying. Do you think you can listen to it if you put one out every 2 weeks? How am I listen to one consistently if you got a new one coming out next week? Now this
What you mean?
Could Trip come out with
You
new albums?
drop
Oh,
it
yeah,
every,
yeah,
every
yeah.
other week.
Every
That's what I'm
single
saying. You
one.
ain't
So-
sitting with the same one. You sitting with something different.
I got a
every
new
other
one.
week.
I can't listen. I ain't gonna listen to one last month.
That ain't sustainable. Cause
I know. So,
yeah, because you ain't going back to one particular one. You just looking forward to the next one.
So will this make it different with him and Starlito?
No,
Maybe
you
I
ain't
think
gonna
so.
listen to that shit next week.
This
But
is
I'm-
real good music.
I'm
We
saying
maybe get 1 or 2 sustainable albums a year.
I'm saying that to the point of what Stock was saying. Like he's sick of the rappers not coming out. That's the only nigga that's been consistently dropping new music. That's the only rapper.
But it's throwaway music.
and that's my point. We need more. Where's the Gunners?
What's your
Where's
favorite
the Lil Babies?
album?
Where's 21 Savage at? Well, like
Right now,
where
Step
them
Brothers
niggas at?
You what?
right now, Step Brothers for that shit.
No,
jam.
no. Before that, like you named the latest one.
What about the Benny? No Benny. The last one that came out.
The last Starlito one. Like, what's your favorite
talking
one?
about
You
the
can't
last
just
Don
name.
Trip?
Like, yeah,
I
Dun
wouldn't
Trip.
think- I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
Yeah, it's too many of them hoes.
Exactly.
It's too many. But I also go
The
back
Devil
to them
That
and
Made
listen
Me
to
or something
them.
like that.
When the last time you went back and listened to knowing one coming out Friday?
Trip.
Yeah.
I'll listen to Trip.
Often.
I'll listen to Trip.
Okay. I was just asking the question.
Yeah. They got offended.
I listen to that shit, fool.
I'll listen to Trip. I'll listen to it.
Because again, to his point, it's just like that's the only nigga that's dropping new music. Like,
So you go back and listen to the old ones.
yes, the ones that
Because they
he
still
dropped, because them hoes be
they still
jamming.
sound new. Like
Right.
the one he put out 7 months ago, which is his 7 projects ago, still sounds.
Well, it probably do sound new because you only listen to it for 2 hours and then the new one came out.
That Currency, like them Larry June, like them niggas consistently dropping their shit.
Larry June is ass.
That's crazy.
Another fight.
Right. I like June. Yeah, so you ain't like the June 2 Chainz?
I be trying. I
like
be
that
trying. You know, I be
He
trying.
was at first the biggest June fan, so I guess I'll take his word for it.
Yeah, I ain't never even pushed the button.
I'll take his word for it.
I like that change into the 2 Chainz album in
You don't even know,
June.
you don't even know the name of it. The change in 2 chains,
Change
2
in June,
Junes, and
nigga.
4th of July.
Larry Chains.
Nah, I just disappointed. I just want the heavyweight. I don't know what a heavyweight's at. Like them niggas just let it. I mean, I don't know. I know something's going on that I'm not privy to or that we don't know about, but it's not good. Like I want the big artists. I want 21 Savage. I want Lil Baby. I want Gunna. I want them niggas to give us some music.
I just think it's so hard, man. So much music comes out now. It's just hard for a nigga to drop something that be good.
Well, then they oversaturated the shit. And is it time to say that rap is it finally dead?
I think they started saying
No,
that.
rap is dead for our age. New
I
rap.
don't think so.
I can believe that too though, because these little niggas having a great time. You know, you hearing shit like, man, you heard that Lil Sosa? Who?
Podcast kill rap.
Nah, man. I think you just age out. Kind of like if you think about it, your parents at some point they stopped listening to new music
Is that
because you got enough of it.
okay? I see what you're saying.
We aged out, nigga. We ain't even gotta go to our parents, nigga. We aged out.
No, I was just giving an example. Yes,
I
nigga,
really-
we that
You
age.
don't listen to some newer artists.
No, I don't.
You don't listen to no new young niggas.
Who?
What's the
Nobody.
Right.
I will trip.
Chicken P?
Chicken P.
They don't listen to
Stock
that
might,
shit.
but
You
me
never listen to
no.
it?
Stock might.
I go hunting for the new shit because I be wanting to listen to some new. Like, okay, this live.
Yeah.
That's how I find the new shit. That's how I find a 21 Savage. That's how I find Kodak. I find it because I go look for it.
Nigga talking about 10 years ago.
I'm just saying, like that's how I told y'all niggas about Zillionaire, Zoe and all them niggas before they signing, and a month and a half later they signing.
I'm still not listening.
Still
That's
not listening.
cool.
Whatever the plug nigga is, I ain't listen to him.
X-Fire.
Like you just your music just
Yeah,
grumpy.
Big
That's
X
all.
is like
That nigga,
I-
you don't listen to none of them.
but it gotta be fire though. Like Big X is different. I think that Big X is different from all of them niggas that was named before.
I mean, that'd be
But
cool.
but that's my point. You didn't know that he was different until you went and found
the
him.
shit on.
And that's all I'm saying. Like how you found Big X. I'm not saying that all of them niggas gonna be that, but I be looking for that.
hey,
Rick Ross, he came out this week saying that the beef with Drake isn't that deep.
okay.
I bet it ain't, nigga.
Right.
that nigga need a hit.
He ain't getting
I
that.
bet it ain't that deep. He said that it wasn't nothing serious. Basically, he was doing an interview with Bootleg Kev, whoever that is. I'm sorry, I don't know you like that, but whoever him is. And he basically said that the guy asked him, was it over, you know, the French shit? And he said, yeah, I mean, I said what I said at that point, but he was like, the beef ain't that deep. Ain't nothing happened. Yeah, we can get back to it.
If the beef ain't that deep, why you get into it and get that deep into it, knowing that the beef that was going on was that deep?
Yeah, that was weird. Him or J. Cole should have just not did that shit.
And why you say this now? Because Drake can give you no more songs.
Nah, not a name, another.
You might have. I guess it really wasn't that deep since he know he's not getting a song, and he admitted that. But I ain't never thought it was deep for Ross
my bad.
because
But y'all don't have to act
when
like
Ross got into it, it was never about Ross.
Yeah. That's
you
why
like
his ass got like 2 jabs and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Go over there and sit
nobody
down,
do
man.
that.
And I like Ross. I always been a big Ross fan, but you know, I mean, Ross music did kind of, you know,
Fall off the cliff.
it kind of took its course.
I ain't heard a good. Nah. That's a conversation.
He hadn't put nothing
now.
out in a minute.
Yeah.
And the last couple hadn't been that good.
Yeah,
They've been
was just-
trash.
I've liked them. Me personally, I know that there are personal music that I like, but I can see why a lot of people don't like them.
Yeah, I will say the last two was kind of like.
Probably more. Probably 3, 4.
You think it was 3, 4?
Think about it. G-Boss, you putting up
I mean,
all that Drake,
no,
pull
he
up me some Ross.
just we
been
don't
a
get that like that.
It's been a minute, man.
Got here.
It's been a minute.
Kodak might be our youngest like star that we listen to that's consistent.
Mastermind in 2014. Rather You Than Me in 2017.
17, that was good.
It was okay. Hood
Rather
Beat,
You Than Me was just okay.
That shit was jamming to me.
It was cool.
Rather You Than Me was just okay.
I said it was cool, but that Too Good to Be True with him and Meek, bum.
Yeah, that was
That shit was bad.
What's before that though?
that
You
was
like the
it.
Port of Miami too?
Not
No.
that
That was the one. That's when the start for you.
Yeah, and that was
That was the
more
start
so-
of the end.
The Port of
Well,
Miami.
shit,
too,
the nigga wasn't rather richer than I ever
about-
been. That's when it started to go bad to
Richer
me.
than I ever been.
That's when I was like, all right, Ross.
I like the title track song, but the rest of it, eh.
But what a run! What a fucking run!
Yeah.
You know, he had a great
He
run.
had to run.
Yeah.
Hood billionaire.
For sure.
But I still don't know why Ross got into it.
It was.
I don't know why he started jabbing.
I don't know why he said
Well,
Rock and
he
had something to
said
say
something
at the
with
time
French.
too. So
Something with French.
Yeah, remember he said that.
I know what he said, but something with French is the reason why you got into
That's his
a
partner.
Rick Ross, Drake beef, and this beef isn't what.
I thought
French?
Drake was his partner. Like they
I
got
did
way
too.
more hits together.
But him and French always kind of.
Yeah.
I can see that relationship.
I was just
being
stay, man. If somebody made me that much money, I would just stay out of it. If it ain't have shit to do with me, just stay out of it.
No, that's always an option.
Especially,
but he
especially
do that
if French
with
didn't say
Wayne the
nothing.
Birdman either. He stuck his little nose and then made a song about that shit.
He did.
Well,
He fuck with Wayne.
made a really live song.
It was the real live
Not
song.
just one. It was Khaled as well. How he did Khaled also.
Right,
Like
so
he dogged Khaled.
so
known for
so
doing
that
that
man
shit.
say he stick up for his friends.
Yeah.
Well, that one was a little bit different because I still didn't see that during that time where Drake really shot at French at that time. That was about something completely different. And you shot at him because of something nobody know. Nobody even knew that something with Drake and
I
French had
never
happened.
knew Drake and
So why
French had.
you brought
yeah.
it to the forefront? Like why? Ain't nobody talking about that. Nobody knew about
Nobody
that.
was talking about it.
French
Nobody-
ain't even saying nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
French
Like, I ain't gonna
probably-
say it first for you, nigga.
Right,
Goddamn.
French probably why you put my business in the street, bro? Thank you, but why?
Like if you say something first, then maybe okay, then all right. But I ain't gonna say nothing. If he ain't saying nothing. That's why.
I can't care about a boy to you. Yeah.
NBA
Young boy.
Eastern semifinals. Cavs Pacers. Who y'all got winning that series? It's
Yeah,
two.
Pacers.
It's
I'm
2-0
going
right
Cavs.
now. Indiana, and it'll be different. That's why I hate saying shit.
Damn, I ain't know. I ain't even know.
The game on right now.
They playing right now.
Who up? Cavs
I
up,
don't know
right?
what it- I don't
Somebody
know who
tell
up
me.
right now.
Cavs up.
Tomorrow in the series?
Yeah, I know. You
No,
said 2-0
Indiana's
Indiana.
up in the
Yeah,
series.
no, I'm saying this game tonight though.
Yeah.
Thank you, G-Ball. About time. I'm going Cavs.
I'm about quick then.
Right, finally.
That boy.
Oh yeah.
I'm going
Cavs.
Cavs. I'm going Cavs
Well, that nothing.
because of
I'm talking
Tyrese.
about on the series.
In the
I ain't gonna do the
series, you talking
game
about-
because
No,
by
I'm
the
talking
time
about the series.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Cavs for the series.
Okay.
Because Tyrese Halliburton's daddy. There you go.
Indiana.
He should got fucked up.
He was fussing at a big old man. I don't know.
He should have punched his that, but he couldn't.
He could have. Little-
Hey, players should be allowed to punch people that run their ass on the floor.
Man, I just saw.
Football and basketball. You run your ass on the floor, I'll get to hit you.
You heard my boy.
That's only fair. Because I don't know what your intentions are.
If you get in my face, then I'm a Steven Jackson. You like the or Ron Artest.
Yeah.
Like, get up my face. What you doing? I don't know you. But
Hey, you walk up on me with like your face scrunched up,
we
I
also
get to hit you.
We also saw that Indiana never was the same after the Malice in the Palace.
Bruh,
and the Malice in the Palace.
I
That
was
was the year they were supposed to win.
They were
they
never
were supposed
the
to win the
same.
whole
They were
ship.
probably-
And they were never the
They were-
same. So what you gonna give? What you gonna do? Nah, think about it. Hindsight. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
The only thing they was wrong about was that they hit the wrong people.
Well,
But-
my boy saw something hit him. He got up looking wild. Somebody got in his face. Don't get in his face.
That was wild that he picked the fan to hit on.
And don't throw stuff on the court.
And does the NBA let you run on the court like that? No, right?
You're not supposed to.
You're not
Right,
supposed
so
to.
it
You're supposed
always
to run on no
that,
goddamn
That was
field.
all like in college, I get it, but in the NBA, NFL, that's different.
Hey, college too. You run your ass out there after upset. Hey, I'm protecting my now. If you just, you know what I'm saying, being a fan, you can't just come and just smack somebody. But no.
NIL says y'all can't be out here no more. I'm no longer a free player. I'm worth money. I'm worth dollars.
You could be injured.
Go
Like
over there.
these fans. No, stay your ass over there. I don't mind people rushing the court, but like he came with ill intentions. Man, you don't get your mother. You coming there fussing at me?
So yeah, that okay. Huge shout out to Giannis for showing restraint in that moment because
Giannis.
he had every right to go in that nigga jaw.
And Giannis is leaving anyway. Shit.
He had every right to go in his jaw.
Pause.
Hey. Whoa.
What stock? You shook your head like no. Like what? I'm confused.
Dummy.
The Celtics and the Knicks. Who y'all got?
Man, that's crazy. It's 2-0.
Celtics.
Nobody saw that coming.
Celtics.
I got the Knicks because I think the Celtics not healthy.
Yeah, I'm going Knicks because I don't know if the Celtics are mentally tough enough to get out of that hole. Like I just think that New York is more gritty, and I think that when you're in a hole like that and you soft and sensitive, you over it.
Yeah.
They just shooting too many threes.
But I never would
and they're not making the threes that they would normally make. So you're not gonna be in that slump forever. So you might see them the next game hit those threes instead of missing 45 of them holes. Like they just, to me, in my opinion, they are shooting entirely too many fucking threes.
I think the Knicks close mine.
Yeah, I think the Knicks are very good at defense compared to what the Celtics like to do. I just think that the Knicks defense is so much.
They
better
getting to them.
They long and lanky and pause. And I'm stealing this from one of those commentators from ESPN or TikTok guys, but he was like, the Celtics were made to win a championship. The Knicks were made to beat the Celtics. And I think so. Like Mikal Bridges on the wing with who else? The other wing. They got two stoppers of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Very good defensively. Who can also shoot the ball in.
That's one thing.
OG Anunoby.
That's one thing.
OG.
That's one thing I always like about sports. When teams have to like when they get pieces and you be like, man, how the fuck they did that? Yeah. But then you realize like, okay, they did that for them
specifically for them.
The NFL do shit
but
like that.
The crazy thing is they might get past them and then lose to whoever the Pacers.
For sure.
Yeah.
Lose to the Pacers.
Because they ain't played in both of them called the Garden, but they ain't played in
Madison
New York
Square,
yet.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
So all they gotta really do is win one in New York. Like the Knicks.
Yeah.
That ain't it, but that'll be a great start.
It's a lot of shit to still do.
Right.
But I get what you're saying. Thunder and the Nuggets.
I got the Nuggets.
What is it? Nuggets.
Well,
right now,
It's
but
1-1,
by
right?
the time like that shit gonna change.
I know it's 1-1 right now. I'm just trying to gauge it all. I'm gonna go experience or youth. I'm gonna go experience and go Nuggets.
I'm gonna go.
They've been there before.
I'm gonna go Thunder because I just hate Joker. Like I don't want to see that slow ass game.
That's hate.
I just said I hate him.
Fool. And I didn't want to see it.
He didn't deny it.
He did. When I went and saw Joker play in Atlanta, that was the slowest 40, 18, and 11 that I ever saw. But it was so impressive.
Man.
I hate it.
So impressive, fool. Like, I ain't get like how. That's like, can't get right out there again. 39, 16, and 11.
Why he had to pick you?
I'm gonna be pulling up
how
from half
impressive.
court though. It's gonna be fast.
And that's how impressive it is. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole point. That's my whole point.
No, I know what you're trying to do.
It's gonna be fast. Nigga, put that shit, man. Cool, huh?
Right, that's my whole point. He was doing with this. I was like, he ain't supposed to do that, but he doing that.
I just don't want to see that shit. And I want to see the new boys shine because like the Thunder, you never get to see them on TV.
I just want to see Ant win it. Go get you one.
And that's who I was going to say, Timberwolves and Warriors.
Oh, Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. Steph, they
I got
Steph's banged up, ain't it?
Yeah, they old, man.
Yeah, I got Golden State.
He out for like 2 weeks.
I got Golden State.
I thought it was a week.
I think he can't come back to maybe they said like game 6.
You come back tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they
I
Minnesota.
don't care.
And then Draymond over that bitch.
Minnesota.
Y'all,
Choking
what do
niggas
y'all
out again.
think about Draymond saying that they trying to make him look like the angry black man?
He the
As
angry
he was
black
looking
man.
like the angry black
You've been the
man,
angry
right?
black man for
Shit was
32
crazy,
years.
bro.
He been choking.
He literally did that
Did
shit.
the shit on TV.
That man choked on Rudy Gobert like this. Fool. Like, yeah, nigga scream.
Y'all making me out to be the angry black man.
You been
No,
the angry
nigga, you
No, I'm
angry.
angry.
And you black.
As I'm angry. That shit was wild.
That nigga choked the shit out of my man.
Yeah.
And then
Nigga
act like,
Gobert was like the big. You could tell when the nigga being choked for real. He had the big.
I was happy about
Yeah, the
that.
act.
Like anytime somebody choking Rudy Gobert,
Why would
I'm all
Gobert?
for it.
nobody really. A lot of people don't like
That
him.
nigga
though.
started COVID.
He just did this, man. He's dumb.
Shit ain't never been the
He
same.
started it in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, he crazy.
Shit ain't never been the same.
I'm sorry, Rudy. Your fault is your fault.
Did y'all see in college football that Nick Saban may be he may co-chair a commission on college football to deal with NIL?
That boy finna put
Yeah.
a stop to that shit.
Nah, it's
Stop
over.
to that
It's,
shit.
it started. It's too late.
No, I think this is
That
actually
shit gonna
perfect
clean it
timing
up. Hell
because one, it's at the presidential level. So an executive order, anything that they put in place, because remember politics started this to begin with. In Florida and California, they said that they agreed to let their colleges pay their players, and that's when the whole domino effect happened. I think at this point, I think it's time for some kind of legislation, some kind of shit to govern it, because it's not fair. It's not even close to fair right now.
Fact.
Where some people can have 8 to 10 million, and then this other school
Right.
can. You got to have it where if you're gonna have it like this, they got to get some kind of salary cap in here. They got to get some kind of rules and regulations to help govern it. And I think who better than Nick Saban to be the first person to lead it?
Dez, pull up Texas.
He won't do it,
football
man.
roster. Amount. Man, them niggas. I think that shit like at 40 million.
Yeah, it's
that shit
wild.
got an
I
astronomical.
don't want to see that. I don't want college football to become the biggest money thing. I just don't.
I want it to be that. But it's
Man,
Right. That's why I say they need something to regulate it. Does this help start that?
I want them to be able to, and I thought I saw it somewhere, the players to sign a contract, 2-3 year contract.
that shit gonna be hard.
You come here, you got to stay 2-3 years.
Well, and you've been seeing like some kids that leave schools, like whatever the kid from Tennessee quarterback, his brother left Ole Miss, I want to say, and went to USC as well, and the school's trying to get their money back.
Nico.
So Nico's brother left Ole Miss and went out there. I ain't never heard nothing about him. I don't know if he's good or not, but they're gonna start suing and trying to get their money back. And I guess the terms are the terms, but until we know what those terms are and how they hold them up or uphold them, we'll see how that goes.
I want kids to stay at the same school for more than 1 year.
Man, that shit killing.
Like
basketball.
starters is like UAB doesn't have one player on their team. Like a lot of teams, like
Baylor
Houston.
doesn't have a player
Baylor.
on their
So,
team.
so to me, does this not moves like what they trying to do with Saban? Does that not start these conversations and start to get these kind of
course.
rules and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
Of course.
I think it starts the conversation, but how does it go? I don't know, because I think that the conversation at one point in time was like, hey, they're not treating these kids fairly. They need to pay.
Yeah,
them.
now
They
they're
start
treating
doing-
them fairly. We
Now
know
it's
that
the
now.
other side, and now it's like, who's going to come
You
into the middle?
told me the other day, you said something about a happy medium.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
So
that
don't we need, like, we got to do something.
All right.
You don't need $1 million to go to school for a year.
I think, to me personally, I think that's where you cap it at. $1 million. This college.
I was about to say I don't know about that now, because it's to me it's not about need. Like no, I don't think you need it. I think they're like, nigga, we didn't need it. We just needed our tuition paid, get some food, be okay, be cool. But I think that once you sit at these schools and making billions of dollars off you,
Well,
nigga, not need a part
But
of that.
that's not the conversation that's not what's taking
I'm
place.
talking
What I feel like is the schools who actually just giving money before a nigga play a down. They didn't sell a jersey.
Yeah, that's
yet.
stupid.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So to me, my point is, I think that you need to have like a budget. All right, $1 million is all you can, the max you can spend on just the school, just spending it right out. But after that, if you're making money off of actual jersey sales, we talked about this before.
Yeah.
If you making money off of your jersey sales, or Hard Knocks is there and you can get a little extra money off of that, or stuff along those lines, then that's cool.
cool.
But what if I
just
don't-
giving $40 million for Texas to just have it to give how they want, that's trash. To me.
Well, what if I know that coming out. I know you hadn't paid it down yet because the NFL pays for you not to have played it down yet. They're paying it based off what you paid in college. But
they changed that structure.
Let me finish. But what about from being 50,
you got to earn that contract now.
80 million to now it's 40.
Okay.
So now what I'm saying is like, so what if I know that you're going to come in here, you're going to sell shirts, you're going to sell Shador sandals,
I don't
you're
care.
going to sell Arch Manning.
I don't care.
So I'm going to get you and I'm going to pay you
I don't
because
care.
I know you're going to sell.
Once you start selling them, then you can get paid off your name,
Right.
image, and likeness because your jersey is selling. You sold 800,000 jerseys. That's equivalent to $6 million. Here's your cut.
Well, then that's what
If you own a Popeyes commercial,
But it happens.
Yeah,
Here's your-
but that's off your name, image, and likeness.
If you want to sign autographs,
I
you
get
get that.
Hold on. Remember, it was never. Yeah, we combining two things. Name, image, and likeness is not the collective.
Right.
They paying niggas
paying niggas
through the
like the
collective,
collective,
and they're
right.
calling it name, image, and likeness. That's trash.
Right.
Because you're not using your name, image, or
Yeah,
likeness.
you just paying
You
them.
just paying like the nigga that flipped from y'all, the quarterback from Michigan.
Yeah, went up there. He didn't get paid nothing. Like they just, him man, we get $10 million. Come
I
up
got
here.
a bill Bella. But I don't know, man. I don't know how that goes. I don't know how it's gonna work because once again, in order for them to find a happy medium, then I don't know the big rules of the rules. But if Nick Saban's gonna put this in, I just think that at this point that the kids also have to somehow agree to it as well, which means that's how you're gonna find a happy medium.
They ain't got to agree to it.
I know.
What else?
If you participate,
What the other option is?
I mean, they can do like the NFL. You can have an NFL PA who can kind of talk on your behalf.
I think at this point that they have to agree. Otherwise, then why is it this way? Because I think you got to agree some kind of way. Like
No,
it can't just be.
I don't think so.
Hey, the NCAA is just gonna say, hey,
We'll-
this is it. And this is
you
it.
know,
You know how long college been going on
actually
without the kids
agreeing.
agreeing?
I know that,
And
but
you know-
but it's this way for a reason, and I'm sure it's not because the colleges like
it's
it.
this way for a reason because you had people like Michigan, Fab Five selling all this Nike shit, and all that nigga can't get a slice of pizza.
Right.
They couldn't afford a coat.
$200,000 is more than enough of a slice of pizza.
Yeah, and a coat.
Well, we'll see. Time will tell. Simple as that.
I think they need to get something going for it. I think it's needed. This shit
And-
getting a little out of control.
And that hurt the smaller schools, especially in football.
And it's ruining the fucking game. Look at what happened with the Tennessee quarterback. That shit trash. I don't want to see that in college football. Me personally.
I don't want to see it. I'm just trying to see what they're gonna do to change it.
What do you mean? Put rules.
We're gonna see.
I want
What
them
those
to do
rules
something
are?
with the transfer rule as well, because I mean, we used to play a sitting a year or two unless they just a dog for their turn. That's why all them big time coaches got out of there.
It's never going backwards. It's not gonna go back to that. I'm sorry.
I think they make adjustments. They
I
just
think
made
they make
adjustments in the
I'm just
transfer
saying
portal
not,
time.
Not going back to that, and they're gonna make it to where, hey, you want to do that? Then
I
go
feel
to-
like- I
go
feel
to
like-
Hawaii. And I'm going
You
to
should
Hawaii.
get one transfer.
I feel like, yes.
one free transfer.
And then,
Okay.
or unless a coach is fired or leave, then you can open it back up to those
But
players.
that give you another one. But one free transfer.
And one more. Like two free transfers? No,
nigga, this is three now.
No. This is three now. No. I'm talking about the same one that they got. Insinuating circumstance, like parent dies sick and you need to be a little closer to that area or some shit like that.
3 free transfers.
That's not free. That's rules. Like, I mean, that
Yeah, your mom got to be sick.
I'm
now.
speaking in the context of what just said. 2 free transfers now. 3.
No, I said one, and then he said, "Well, if
Then
you
he
coach
said-
leave, you get another."
Which
Okay,
is
but
2.
coaches don't really leave like that.
Fool.
But if they do
They
leave,
leave all the time.
Shit me, boy.
All right, well, bye.
These niggas live already.
and then if they leave 9 times out of 10, they team really wasn't that good.
So all I'm saying is that's 2 free transfers. And then when he
well, not
says
really.
that,
They could be leaving because their team was that good and they got a new job.
Yeah, nigga went from
Well, they went to a higher.
nigga went from Liberty
tier.
to Maryland or
Yeah,
wherever,
yeah,
or, you know,
yeah.
so now
What, Todd?
Ohio State made $254.9 million in revenue last year. All athletics alone, my nigga. Like, that's nuts.
How much they paid though?
They shell out a lot of money too.
Yeah, they paid a lot
Yeah,
of money.
nigga,
too.
like that's a lot of
money.
airplane trips,
what's the revenue?
Right.
soccer teams, baseball, hockey,
food,
gymnastics.
facilities,
down to 300
coaches.
3, so they made in their pocket $300 million. Is what you're
No,
saying?
I'm saying that's how much
trying to see
expenses total.
I'm trying to see how much went in their pockets. I mean, I know it's a
So you
surplus.
just said they made $250 million, they had $300 million in expenses.
so they lost money.
290. Yeah,
They lost money.
Hell yeah. But this gotta be.
Hang on. Let's slow down.
Math.
Let's slow down.
Read your article for a while and come on back.
Math.
No. What I'm saying to you is
Simple.
that
Yeah, hang
200.
on. Y'all be quiet.
What I'm saying to you is that 254 million that they made in revenue. Like this is just Ohio State we talking about. Like if we go to Texas, like I was just saying, and with this and the collective, my nigga, like these niggas finna be filthy fucking rich, like without playing it down.
Well, most of these schools are running deficits with their shit, as you can see. But it's because it's not just their football program.
It carries.
Yeah, like the archery team. No offense, I'm sure they're extremely talented. That's why they're on that team. But it's not thousands and thousands of fans packing into a stadium and see it. But archery team got to get from Austin, Texas to fucking Lansing, Michigan, or Lansing, Michigan, to play Michigan State or some shit.
Most college football teams do not make money off football, and especially when you factor everything in. So it's only like the top. Like you brought up Ohio State.
Because they won the championship. I would have figured that number would have been higher as far as like revenue. Like them niggas played well in two. Like they won it all. I would have figured that 254 would have been way bigger than that.
Not necessarily.
Are you arguing that they had a deficit? Or are you arguing that they made a lot of money?
They made a lot of money is what I'm saying. But I'm wondering why they didn't make more money than what they made based off what they spent because they went to the championship and won. Y'all don't get what I'm saying?
No. I do, but I don't think you do. I fully get it.
Okay. I'm trying to get it. One more time.
So,
okay.
Todd, overall, did they make or lose money?
That's what I'm trying to
simplify.
Okay.
No.
What I'm
Don't
saying,
explain.
Answer my question.
Did they lost money, but the money that they generated in revenue, I feel like that number should have been bigger. That's what the fuck I said. 15
Do you know the
times.
definition of deficit?
Hang on.
You know the definition of deficit?
Don't worry about it, dog.
Todd,
don't worry about it, dog.
Explain.
I did. You niggas just don't understand it.
Todd.
I'm saying the number as far as what they made in revenue. I feel like that number should have been bigger, higher because they
should have had like 800 million
instead of being in the red. They should have been in the green. Y'all niggas don't understand that shit.
Well,
all I'm asking is, did they make or lose money? Is all I'm asking.
You asked that, and I told you they lost money. But I'm asking you, why did they lose money if they?
He basically saying that the overall number should have been so high.
I get what he's saying.
Why are you so angry?
I fully got what he was saying. I was just trying to see if he understood what a deficit meant. That's all.
Yeah, I understand completely what a deficit means. Shit.
How much? So how much you wanted them to make?
More than that motherfucking 254.
Okay. Compared to who, nigga?
Yeah, who are you putting them up against?
The Cowboys, nigga.
And what's the number?
The Cowboys.
So if you're looking at 297 million,
put in Texas. Put in Texas. They didn't. They made it to the game. Put in Texas and see what they generated as far as revenue.
And also, Texas has.
I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about revenue that they generate.
Well, damn.
That nigga didn't even let you say.
That's to operate $325 million.
$6 million difference when you really look at the numbers. Like theirs is $6 million compared to Ohio State's at $30 million.
And Todd, it's saying difference? Athletic department, my nigga. Like, okay, get out football and basketball. What the hockey team look like, or what the soccer team look like.
And what I was trying to say is Texas has
Ohio State just got football.
Texas has their own network, so you have to factor that. No other school has their.
Well, didn't they let that go?
Don't got to be. They don't got to be.
They
the SEC now.
I'm just saying, man. It to me, it's still that Ohio State is better because I get that Texas generated $331 million, but they spent $325 million. To me,
well, Texas would be better. They had a profit, a surplus of $4.1 million.
I thought that Ohio State did too.
No, they had a deficit. That's why you kept saying.
Keep saying.
That's why you asked Todd.
My bad.
Did you have? Do you know what a deficit is?
I apologize.
You know what a deficit is?
No,
Deficit is?
I guess not.
Shit.
Damn, that escalated quickly.
I guess not.
But to what you're saying, Todd, I don't know if you can count those two numbers because it's different revenue sharing amongst the conferences. It's different athletics at each school. Like it's different sports. It's different. So it's just different.
Different population.
Different travel.
I get it.
And it's Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Remember the bigger.
Yeah.
And Texas pretty good in multiple sports. So that's a thing too.
But I feel what you're saying.
He don't. Nobody did. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Yeah, he got hooted quiet. He tried to come back. He tried to come back.
I really want him to go back to Ohio State though.
What?
I wanted to see what the numbers were.
It was $297 million, right? So it
Operating is damn near $300 million, $297.
So it was $30 million-ish in the reverse. I got you. Okay.
They lost
The way,
38.
I was just looking at
Scroll down a little
I was
bit
looking
there.
at the way that it was listed compared to they just got the numbers in reverse on the other one. So that's all it was.
And it tell you, ticket sales, a major source of revenue decreased. So when you saying about championships and shit, like people aren't paying as much to go. It decreased. Expenses increased. Like it literally give us a full breakdown of why that number like that.
And them bowl games, even though they won, it takes a lot to send all them motherfuckers out there.
So what was this about the Big Ten having a whole lot more money than everybody? Whole lot of money more.
Well, the
than
Big Ten, it's always been like that. The Big Ten, their schools generate more than the SEC. They have always done that. You got, it's not far off, but the Big Ten schools have always been bigger. They generate more revenue. The schools are bigger too. A lot of the schools in the Big Ten are way bigger than
bum soda.
SEC.
The worst school of them all. Out of no
Nah, Northwestern.
Indiana, Bum Western.
But they got paper.
Got big paper.
Northwestern
Bum
sitting
dude.
in the middle of
Yes,
Chicago.
Bum Purdue. All them bums. Big SEC, whatever.
But that's what it was. George Pickens.
Bum.
The Pittsburgh Steelers receiver was traded to the Dallas Cowboys. That was the biggest deal in NFL world this week. But
Yeah.
do y'all think that makes a difference? Is it a good?
That's a good
trade
pick
or
up for
what?
your squad.
He ain't go to the Texans.
Still a Texans, man.
Yeah.
I'm definitely in the portal right now, so I don't know where I'm.
They gonna fuck it up. It's gonna be another disaster. The
don't
niggas
like-
gonna say it's their year, and because shit, you still got Dak Prescott trying to get him the ball. Shit.
I still don't
That
like
Prescott
that you
is
say that.
good, man. I keep telling you that.
he
pretty
don't like
good,
that
man.
Prescott.
He don't like
I
that
hate
Prescott.
the. I don't like.
Until it get cold outside.
I don't like.
Boy, when it's warm, that nigga.
When
that
you can
nigga
play at
fire.
home? How
They
about
get
that?
home field advantage.
When
But
you
I don't
play
like
at
the
home.
I don't like the Pickens move because I think that it just brings chaos into your locker room that's already chaotic in general.
Yeah. It's cancerous. I keep saying that shit. You gotta have your locker room in order, man. Or she gonna tell you shit.
And you getting all these linemen. Why the fuck you don't get a running back?
Well, y'all
But
have
they
been
had
generally
19
good.
of the motherfuckers.
Y'all been generally good with
Man, that
y'all
nigga done got
O-line.
Zeke twice.
They did get Zeke.
Goddamn.
But Pollard was good.
Henry was right there.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Yeah. But you ain't want to pay that man no money.
The Ravens ain't paying him no money.
$9 million, $10 million, something like that.
This year. Not last year.
I mean, that ain't. I mean, NFL time.
That is cheap for Derrick Henry. I give it,
I'd
but
have took
that nigga outperformed his contract. So.
he damn sure. He deserved this one. Yeah. Shit. But
Y'all seen Mr. Legendary out there throwing?
Yeah.
Oh, my boy getting right.
I saw some wobblers.
It happens. God damn, that nigga want every pass to be perfect, huh?
Well,
Well,
gotta
no,
be a
I'm gonna be
spiral.
honest with you. The internet, my internet, that's all they showed me. I ain't see no.
Well,
good
we know
ones
what
yet.
you've been looking up. Baron Jr.
I ain't looking up nothing, fool.
Baron Jr.
I went to TikTok. They were like, "This is a good pass, even though it's a wobbler." That's what they said. I ain't saying.
Well, shit, man. You ever remember on
crazy.
Inside the NFL? I used to think them niggas threw tight spiral till I watched that Dan Marino shit and
Peyton Manning
shit,
ain't never thrown no
man.
spiral.
man, that shit used to be ugly, motherfucker.
Peyton Manning. Brady.
I don't know. Pallet.
Pallet.
He said pallet first.
Computer head.
Pallet.
Yeah, he had a few ducks come out of there. No.
Yeah, that's all I saw.
And then shit got there.
Yeah,
Man,
Brady
ducks.
won a Super Bowl throwing.
Lasers with Tampa
Right.
Bay.
Right.
It wasn't no lasers.
That nigga shit.
No, Peyton. I'm sorry, Peyton.
Yeah.
That nigga shit was wobbly as fuck.
NFL football just ugly, fuck. You
That
can't
when he
throw
was
that
90 years old in Denver with the best defense in the world.
He won. Shit.
They won. He
Long
ain't
as they
win.
get there.
He didn't win. They won.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
What we got?
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass
some
dummy.
bitch.
I ain't talked to y'all about this, but I feel like once y'all see it, y'all will come on with me. But Michael Jordan, or the Jordan brand tennis shoe, bring your motherfucking ass to the goddamn principal's office. It is no reason on this God green earth that Michael Jordan and Levi's should be combining and collaborating on any goddamn thing. If y'all haven't seen it, oh, you think it makes sense, huh?
For Jordan.
No, it don't.
He would have been ugly
I
as
don't.
Levi's.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. No, them ain't it, Des. Them is not it. They some threes. But yes, it's no reason why they should be. They got 3 different shoes slated for spring of 2026. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at that. Look at that. You can get the whole fit. Oh boy, look at that.
Somebody gonna make that look hard.
No, I
Todd
don't
might.
think so.
Who you gonna try?
Todd.
Yeah, I remember them shoes he had. The
Yeah, he tried to.
Hootie's never buying another Jordan unless they make a running shoe or a walking shoe.
Didn't them shoes have jeans on it?
I say Hootie is
ones
not.
you had.
Yeah.
I still got them. They hard. I'm never buying another Jordan unless it's a walking shoe. I'm sorry, man. My shoes got to have a curve.
Yeah, this is a combo I just don't want to see.
That make a whole lot of sense. That
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
sorry.
And
My
so for that,
Jordan
Mr. Jordan Brand and Michael Jordan, you are the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
I wonder how many
Stupid
pair of his
ass dummy.
shoes he disapprove of.
I don't think he really be like.
I don't
Oh,
think
They
he
really
cares
buy him and say,
I know,
"Hey,
but
you
if he
like
see,
these?"
I know,
And
but
he
if he
like,
see
yeah.
it, be like, yeah.
I don't
that's
think he do that.
Be like, that's a bad
I
one.
think
It
they
is
just say,
crazy.
here.
It is crazy because the ones that come out, them 4s that come out, 3s that come out
You got
on the
some 4
25th.
cement.
Yeah. Like it is crazy to think that nigga be buying the same shoes over again. But I'm telling you, I be ready.
Them cements, boy.
Love
so
you, Jordan,
icy.
but I can't wear you no more.
There's a couple of Jordans I done bought like 3 times.
For sure. Damn,
Yes.
for sure.
And you got to keep doing it.
No, I ain't.
So
Jordan,
you done with Michael Jordan?
No,
now?
I ain't done, but I think it's just falling off.
I got a
Well,
question.
done fell
So
off.
how
with
many
the new
pair of
shits.
Jordans? How many pair of Jordans you feel
Time
like you
out.
got that you shouldn't have got that you overpaid for?
A lot of them,
The
but
taxes.
All of them.
but hold on. I'm just trying to figure out.
Those ugly.
I'm just trying to understand your comment here.
What do you say?
Michael Jordan shoes are falling off.
They're the
Yeah,
same shoe.
like of what they're putting out. They putting out some bullshit. Like you just seen it. They putting out Levi shoes.
Yeah,
They
but
making
Yeah,
also
but then they
dropping
also give you the cement. So they're giving.
Yeah, like once or twice a year you get some good Jordans. It used to be like at least once a month.
More. I mean,
okay,
Ford's finna
so-
go on a pretty good
What
run
that came out dope this year.
It did used to be one.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Now. Yeah, once you explained it, okay, I got it.
So yeah, you damn they be waiting to Christmas.
Y'all still be paying attention? I don't be paying attention.
No, I only catch.
I be stopping. That's why I know ain't shit coming out. But when I go look, be like, oh no, I don't want nothing of that shit.
The only thing I look for now is like the 4s, like certain ones. Like I ain't buying all the motherfuckers.
Shoes got to be able to do this.
It's just certain
She
ones.
got a curl.
You need to buy some of them. What you call them? Hookers.
He definitely need to get a pack of them hookahs.
Hookahs.
Get your pack.
Dummy.
Them hoes is smoking, ain't it?
No, they tennis shoes. Your little old ass need it.
Or some offensive coordinators. You
Yep.
was joking with me about
them though.
Air Max 1. Air Max 1.
Yeah, you seen all them bitches.
Nigga,
Like, this
that
song-
shit ain't no good shoe.
No.
It was made in the 90s.
Nike finna drop some Hokas. Like they look exactly like the Hokas.
Nike
that we had.
Hokas?
Like, pull that shit up.
Nokas.
That was
Nike type hoka shoes.
Them whole look just like the Hokas.
No, man, you just need to
I'm
get
trying to
a
tell
Nike
you.
running shoe. That's all
Type
you need.
of that's what you should, but Nike is making some that look just like those Hokas, dog. I'm telling you. Them
Google
bitches
don't
so
even know what
big.
they are. Oh, is that there is Google. Yeah, they
What
ain't
that
know.
nigga put in there?
I don't
Well,
know what
nigga, you tell him what the type. You the one know what it is. nigga.
Nike Hokas.
He did.
He did that first.
He that bitch put on Scottie Pippins. Okay, you pull them on yourself then, Todd.
Yeah, Todd just made up something.
Shit, hold on.
I think I heard that, but I ain't seen them though. I don't know what they look like.
Man, buy you some new Nikes that was made.
Oh, there they go. Yep,
This year.
the Von Rose,
Never,
Romero's.
never buy them. Oh, like shark fins. Never.
That's what you talking about, Todd?
Like
That
you,
gotta be what you talking about, Todd.
like you go
That
fish,
nigga ain't even look.
like you go fishing in them. Never.
How long you got to stay at the bitches?
I
Goddamn.
can't see it.
His glasses
That's
ain't
something,
on.
yeah.
That gotta be
Yeah,
it.
That's it. That's it right there.
And that's what you want me to
That
buy?
nigga said
no.
no. What? Who did you shit? You did it.
That's it right there.
I just asked Todd if that's what he wanted to buy. He said, hell no.
That's what you need to buy. I ain't
I
buying them hoes.
asked you, I said, Todd, that's what you want me to buy? You said, hell no.
I ain't look up. I couldn't see them, man. I will get off into this after
MX1. Man.
Well, on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye.
Yeah, bitch.
Hasta luego.
Dummy.